appreciate. Let's clap. It's a conference. All right, Ma, you were, I saw your expression. I think you have something to say. Yes. What do you think is our problem as a nation, and what do you prefer to use as a solution, Ma? Briefly.
You have said it all. Leadership and people. Yeah, when we're talking about leader, it starts from our home, work, anywhere we are. Even though here we are, it starts from there. Like, we have to call ourselves in order, do things right. People behind you. Okay, if you see someone behind you, try to raise up. You as a person, as a leader, okay, this is what I can do to raise you up. Things like that. It won't make people have these self-centered feelings like, my boss is self-centered and self-centered. Do you understand? So if I have the opportunity to be where he is or she is, I will do anything not to leave that place. So I think that's the problem we have been facing. So when people get there to the top, they'll be like, wow, I'm here now. Yoruba used to say that ile lati nko esho rode. Ó wá dàbí ẹni pé bámúbámú yo mi ò mọ̀ pé bí ń pọ̀ mẹ́ni kankan. So you've said it all.
Thank you very
Can
much.
we please put our hands together for a very detailed, very, very, very detailed, very, very detailed. Okay, I would like to hear from few more persons, before we get to work fully. Trust me, this event is loaded. When I mean loaded, it's very, very loaded. We'll get great value for our time. Sorry, on this table, please, we'd like to hear from you. What do you think is our problem as a nation? And what do you think is the solution?
Good afternoon, good morning. My name is Oluwagbemga Flourish. We've quite said it all, the leaders, the people, and my view will still be on the people, actually. We people as a nation, we mostly leave everything in the hands of the leaders, forgetting the fact that we have our own roles to play. If we go to majorly most sectors in Nigeria now, the corruption has eaten deep into us, and it is not the leaders, it's we the people. So I believe if we work on ourselves individually, we will make a huge step. Thank you.
Can we please appreciate him? Thank you. I think you have something to say. Okay, can we have you?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rashid Abdullah. She made a very good point, and his point is also inevitably true. But when we boil it down, it's boiled down to the level of knowledge we have in this society. Everything boils down to education. Everything boils down to education. When we look close in-house to there's certain lives the leaders we call our leaders lives. It's sometimes more pious than the certain life we, the general citizen, lives. They live for us. In the true sense, they live for us. Everybody that works with them, everybody that see them day in, day out, percentage of their livelihood depends on them. They have to make what they spend. And it's not the fault of those who takes to. They don't have. How do we have? Get well learned. Get knowledge. Get good at whatever it is you do. I will keep saying it. Everything is wrong with this country, and at the same time, nothing is wrong with this country. Every country at their greatest height, at their greatest peak, has one been here, has some certain point in time been here. China has been here, US has been here, name it. And this is like the greatest and the most important stage of our development. The stage where everybody has to take self-awareness seriously. A stage where everybody has to take excellence seriously. It takes a stage where everybody has to take whatever it takes to do the important thing, because nothing actually matters than the only thing that matters. So let's take what matters matters.
Thank you so much. Please let's give me a round of applause.
Why do I feel like you have a political ambition? Can we please appreciate him? Can you see the depth of, you can feel that, thank you. Don't go anywhere. Stay in Nigeria. You will need people like you. All right, you have something to say? Okay, thank you. We'll just take like 3 more, then we get to work.
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Aziz Olatunde. And for my own opinion, I don't think, though religion is also part, is we praying can also serve as a path towards success for the country. But I don't think religion can be said to be a major problem.
Okay.
Because there are some countries that don't believe in religion, and of course they are progressing. And also people were mentioned. I think if the government implements some laws, of course the people will not have choice to follow it. So the main problem we are facing is the government. If the government implements some facts, some laws, of course I'm not sure there are some the citizen will have to go behind it by not following it. So to me, bad governance is the major problem. Thank you.
Can we appreciate him? Can we appreciate him? Very powerful one. So government policies can also help us as a nation. All right, sir, let's have you.
All right. Nigeria problem, leadership is not our problem. Corruption is not our problem. So, I'm a young man. I've been opportune to travel far and wide in this country. And I relate with every tribe, as it were. And based on my personal experience, I can tell you anywhere, take it to the bank. The only problem we have in this country is impunity. Impunity. And what do you mean by impunity? I will lock you up in my generator house, nothing will happen. That's impunity. I was in a meeting in the Ministry of Education 2 days ago. Some young secondary school students were arrested, brought to the commissioner. What happened? They have black voodoos that if a teacher beat them, they will harm the teacher. They've started impunity. You want to get a job and you believe that if you don't have somebody to sign for you, that job will not be done. That's impunity. And that has transversed every sphere of our life. May I tell you, there's impunity in our homes. Your wife will tell you nothing you will do now. That's impunity. That's not corruption. And that's not education, and that's not prayer. Impunity is wrapped in everything we do. And way out. The judicial system should work. The day the judicial system works, the politics will sit down. The economy will sit down. The young mind will sit down. Everybody will sit down. Nothing, this country doesn't have any problem than impunity. And as far as I'm concerned, a Korokwe person carrying you will tell you, even though you pay 200 naira, that's impunity. And we've taken it such a way that if you want to challenge impunity in this country, you are looked as if you are out of this world. And people gather against you and look at you as if you are a dead human being. So impunity is our problem. Once we can solve impunity, Nigeria will pray. Look, I've prayed this morning. I will still pray today. Likewise, almost all of us here, irrespective of your religious background or belief system, we pray. We are educated. If somebody is telling me education system, I'm telling you, we are educated in Nigeria. I'm telling you. The day we solve the issue of impunity, all of us will not be running after money. Everybody just wants to have money. And that's why people are getting more poorer. Because when you run after money, money will be running away from you. And go and look at people who are not running after money, how they are making money. So, if you can solve impunity, judicial system, that you can take someone to the court and you are sure you get justice. That nobody can tell you, if you don't do this, I will do this for you. I'm telling you, so this problem will be solved. Not prayer alone, not... that's my thought based on my experience. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Can we please appreciate him? I think that was very, 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 very powerful. Very powerful. All right, do we by chance have one or two persons who wants to speak on that before we get to work? Although I have two more persons I want to go and meet. But do we have random persons who wants to say a few things about it? All right, okay. Thank you, sir.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I cited like 7 points, 7 problems that Nigeria is facing. You know, the very core thing that we could tell that Nigeria, one of the core thing that we all say that Nigeria's problem is, corruption. No one here will say we don't have corrupt leaders, and it's so sad that it's eating it's eating deep down to even the masses, even the citizens of the nation. You know, it's so sad that okay, you want to do something now and then you okay, for instance, now I wanted to pick a bike this morning, and then I was telling the bike, okay, this place to this place is this amount, and they were like, no, is on the high. I'm like, come on, this place is not far. Why are you charging me so high? You know, it's just like a norm now that everybody just feel you can just cheat anybody and then go. And then, you know, one other problem that I know that Nigeria, one other problem I know Nigeria is facing is problem of education and health. Really, if you really check the streets, if you move around the streets, you see that there are lots of people that they are really not educated. You could see teenagers on the streets. They are on school uniform, but they are not in classes. They are not going to classes. They are just roaming the streets. And it's so sad that even much more people now, I mean teenagers, they are really focused on making money rather than focusing on academics. You see a young chap, 15 years old, wanting to own a car, wanting to buy a land, and then, you know, it's just so sad. And we could also talk of infrastructure. Lately, we have been facing a challenge about the power grid that is falling. You know, no lights. Everybody is complaining of, okay, today you have light, tomorrow no light. And then it's a big problem if Nigeria as a nation, we call it the giant of Africa, is facing that kind of issues. We could also talk about bad road networks. There are some roads that are really, really terrible and bad. You want to travel from somewhere from one place to another, and then, you know, you're not comfortable in your car. You just feel like, why is this so terrible? That's just all I can say about what's going on here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I feel the bike man was extra charging you because of the way you look. Okay.
All right, thank you very much. On that note, would like to swing to action, ladies and gentlemen. All right, as we get to the business of the day, this wonderful morning, we have in our midst, ladies and gentlemen, the best national real estate coach that you can think of globally. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way, I don't even know where I would say is from, because he's always moving globally. I would want us to really, really appreciate him, ladies and gentlemen. A young man that has proven to be consistent over the years, a real estate guru. I'll do much more introduction about him when it's time for him to speak. But ladies and gentlemen, in our midst, we'll have no other than...
All right, we have no other person than Ambassador Coach Spark.
Can we please put our hands? Can we please put our hands together? I'm sure some of us know him. Can we really, really appreciate him, ladies and gentlemen? When he gets on stage, you would appreciate him more. You will know what I'm talking about. How many of us attended the virtual session? You attended I'm sure those of you that attended the virtual session, you can't wait to hear him speak. Thank you very much, Ambassador Coach Spark. We appreciate you. Thank you so very much for coming. We do not take your presence for granted. Thank you so very much. All right. We have a lot of tribes here today. So I think we should conduct a quick survey, to know, the density of the tribes that we have in our midst. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll say some things that are particular to few tribes here in Nigeria. If you belong to those tribes, we would expect you to respond accordingly. Igbo people in our midst, DJ, please bring it down. You are Igbo here. Igbo Kwenu. Igbo alone, please. Igbo kwenu. Okay, I don't think we have Igbos. Igbo kwenu.
He's giving the energy.
I don't understand. One more time. Igbo kwenu. Doris, ewo ye. Kilo kon ye, right? Okay, for the Yoruba people in having our midst, ain't me bawo ni yo.
Shewa. Shewa.
All right, one more time, Yoruba people, ain't me bawo ni yo.
Shewa.
Beautiful. For the Hausa people we have in our midst, Inakwana. Inakwana.
What are you saying?
Nibo. Inakwana. Lafiako. Damboroba. Okay. I think that Damboroba is, so.
That's skill leg.
Yeah, beautiful tribes in Nigeria.
Yes.
I'm not from here. I'm not from Nigeria. I know a lot of people think I'm from here, but I'm
Really?
not from here. Yeah.
So where are you from?
I'm from. I don't understand why people looking at me.
We want to know where you're from now.
Yeah, I am actually from the States. Yeah, Osun State to be precise. Yeah, so any state now, Osun is. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you've not asked where I'm from.
Oh, please, where are you from? You look like somebody from Isale Osun.
Excuse you?
Yeah,
No. Well,
yeah.
I'm from the United States of Osun State. I'm from Oshogo, actually.
Oh, beautiful. Something will be done here today, and which is one of our primary assignments. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be unveiling the statue that, this institution wants to donate to Osun State as a global monument site. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we'll be unveiling the Osun goddess, and that would be donated to Osun State on behalf of the organizers of this project and some other investors. We have the statue of with the Statue of Liberty we have in South Africa, that for Mandela. So we are doing that of Osun goddess, and that will be launched very, very, very shortly. For those of us that are very conversant with Osun State, we know that we have a very beautiful landscape. The geographical positioning is very, very wonderful. And trust me, what we'll be doing here today will do more justice to ensuring that we have a lot of people troop into Osun State. Ladies and gentlemen, I told us earlier that would have a very toned event. We are here for serious business, but at the same time, we'll try and relax a little bit. Because we are in Osogbo and we are in Osun State, and of course, from the survey we conducted, it's obvious that we have more Yoruba people here in our midst. So the first thing that we want to do before we swing to action one more time is that we want to do a giveaway of 50,000 naira. And I am not joking about it. Doris, why are you raising up your hand? You have to do a test before you get that money. And it's very simple. The task you have to do is that you have to give us 10 Yoruba proverbs without making mistakes. Once you're able to do it, you have a dash of 50,000. I'm not joking about it. So do we have anyone who wants to attempt it? Anyone who wants to attempt? Anyone who wants? I'm serious now. I'm serious. Anyone who wants to attempt? Okay, I think we have someone. Let's go. Okay, we have two persons. Quickly, so that we can get to work. So, ladies and gentlemen, the first giveaway for today is for 50,000 on behalf of your. Thank you, DJ. I love that. Thank you. All right, sir. Doris, do you want to try? But this is the rule of the game. You must not stop. And you must not do You have to say the 10 back to back. Yes, 50,000 is not small money in this economy. So you won't stop. You will say it back to back. And you must not pause. And you must not say Do you understand the rule of the game? Your time starts now. 1. 2. 3. Okay, who else wants to try? He has failed. Who else wants to try? Okay, sir, let's have you. Sir, you look like a Yoruba teacher. Hope I'm not making a mistake. Hope we are not making a mistake by coming to you, sir. Sir, you must not stop. You must not break. It must be back to back. All right, your time starts now.
1. Adre funfun kò mọ́ra ẹ̀ lágbà.
2.
2. Ilé la wo.
Ẹ má sọ 2 pẹ̀lú mi ó lè ní olè ọgbọ́n olè nìyẹn má bá mi kà má máa kà. 1.
Adre funfun kò mọ́ra ẹ̀ lágbà.
2.
Ilé la wo ká tó sọmọ lórúkọ.
3.
Kàkà kí ọ̀fọ̀ tọ̀ sí gbẹ́gìrì oníkálukú akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀dá.
4. Ẹ máa lọ lẹ́yìn ẹ ti pause. You don't have to pause. Let's go, my sister, let's go. Ẹ jókòó. Or should we give him another chance? Should we give him another chance? Okay, I think people want us to give him another chance. Okay. 50,000. 50,000 for you. 50,000 for you. DJ, bring it down. 50,000 for you. Let's go. Yes, you can do it again. Take your time. I want to give you the money. The organizer already gave me the money, and I don't want to take it home. Action.
Adre funfun kò mọ́ra ẹ̀ lágbà.
2.
Ilé la wo ká tó sọmọ lórúkọ.
3.
Tí ò bá gbà lógì, á fọ lẹ́kọ̀rọ̀.
4.
4.
Olè lẹ́gbọ́n ẹ̀fẹ́ yà. Do we have any other one who wants to try? You want to try? All right, let's have you. 50,000 for you if you are able to do it successfully. Your time starts now.
Lálá tó rókè, ilẹ̀ ló ń bọ̀.
2.
Adìẹ fún kò mọ́ra rẹ̀ lágbà.
3.
Ilé làwọ̀ ká tó sọmọ lórúkọ.
4.
Tábà ju
ẹ bá ń gbé microphone mi ẹ ṣe. Who else wants to try? 50,000. I'm not joking. So nobody can do it. Okay, that young man wants to attempt it. 50,000. That's the first giveaway for today. I am not joking about it. You get an immediate transfer. Think of what 50,000 can do in this economy. Sir, you can try. Jide Magba. Okay, attempt it. Your time starts now. Action.
Bámi na mọ̀ mi kò dénú ọlọ́mọ.
2.
Ọ̀pá tí ń rín kànkì ó kanlẹ̀ òjò.
3.
Ilé làwò ká tó sọmọ lórúkọ.
4.
Bámi na mọ̀ mi kò dénú ọlọ́mọ.
Ẹ ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀yin àtọmọ yín ẹ lọ nọra yín lé. So nobody can do it, right? Nobody, right? You want to try again? Okay. Let's give you that chance again. Think of what 50,000 can do in this economy. Just think of it. 50,000. Immediate transfer. Your time starts now.
Tí a bá ju abẹ̀bẹ̀ sókè nígbà ìgbà ibi pẹlẹbẹ ní òfin lélẹ̀.
2.
Adìẹ fún kò mọ́ra rẹ̀ lágbà.
3.
Ilé làwọ̀ ká tó sọmọ lórúkọ.
4. Just 10. So nobody can. Okay, Auntie Mercy, you want to try? Well, let's hope you don't get it. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Okay, let's have you.
Okay.
Olúwaṣàánú mi má jẹ́ ń jẹ gbèsè o. 1.
Ọbẹ̀ kì í gbé inú àgbà mi. Ọbẹ̀ kì í gbé inú àgbà mi.
Yẹn ẹ ṣòwe o.
Òwe.
Mọ́mí ṣòwe ni. Ọbẹ̀ ìgbénú àgbà mi. Daddy ṣòwe ni. Olówe ni mọ́mí ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ máa gbàbíire mà. Okay, take it again. 1.
Ọbẹ̀ kì í gbé inú àgbà mi.
2.
Tá a bá sọ̀kò sọ́jà ara ilé ni ní bá.
3.
Bá mi ná ọmọ mi kò gé inú ọlọ́mọ.
4.
Igi gogoro má gùn mí lójú àtòkèrè láti wò.
5.
Ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ dúdú kò mọ́ra rẹ̀ lágbà.
Okay, 6.
Ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ dúdú kò mọ́ra rẹ̀ lágbà.
6.
Àìgbọ́fálà ń wòkè ipá kan kò sí ní
7.
No.
You have said hand. Olúwaṣàánú mi ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ ń jẹ gbèsè. Irọ́. Ètò. No, we we had a rule to the game now. There was no
Gidi kò mọ lọ akáṣẹ́ bí orúkọ dáhùn.
Olúwa ò ṣe, Olúwa ẹ gba ọpẹ́ wa Jésù ẹ gbà. Olúwa àyà mi ti já pé mo jẹ gbèsè. Can you imagine? I think you wanted to get it too. So nobody is right. So we have to. You want to try again? Mercy again. Okay, let's have her again.
Okay.
Because I really want to give out the 50,000. The organizers already gave me the money, so I don't want to take it home. So we have to give it out. Let's have you, ma. Let's have you.
Thank you. Àìfinipéni àìfihànpéyàn ló máa ra oko sọ́nbà ń tẹ́wọ́ lù.
Ọ̀fọ̀ lẹ́ ń pa náà. Ṣòwe ni. Ọ̀fọ̀ náà ìyá yìí ń pa. Èwo ni àìfinipéni àìfihànpéyàn mímú ara òkè sọ́nbà ń tàwọ̀ lù. Ọ̀fọ̀ nìyẹn. Ṣòwe ni. Okay, take it again. Action.
Àìfinipéni àìfihànpéyàn ló máa ra oko sọ́nbà ń tẹ́wọ̀ lù.
2.
ọbẹ̀ kì í gbénú àgbà mi.
3.
Bá mi na ọmọ mi kò dénú ọlọ́mọ.
4.
Igi gogoro má gún mi lójú. Àtòkèrè láti ń wò.
5.
Ilé làwò ká tó sọmọ lórúkọ.
6.
Adìyẹ funfun kò mọ rẹ̀ rárá.
7.
Ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ dúdú kò yá bù sọ. Ọmọ burúkú kò yá lù pa.
8. Ó ti tán, Olúwa ó ṣé, Olúwa ó ṣé, Olúwa ó ṣé. Ọ̀gá, no, like, give me my microphone back. You are wrong. My sister, you are wrong. I say you are wrong. My sister, give me my microphone. My sister, collect microphone. Ele fẹ́ kí n jẹ gbèsè ọ̀sán gan. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ àdáràn. Sir, you look like a Yoruba teacher. I'm suspecting you. Olúwa ṣàánú mi báyìí o. 50,000 for the winner. Let's have you, sir. Let's have you. 50,000. 50. Your time starts now.
Bana mami kò dénú ọlọ́mọ.
2.
Ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ dúdú òyà bò sàn.
You want to try, ma? The way you stood up, your confidence level makes me scared. The way you stood up with a lot of energy, I'm scared. But I'm hoping that something happens. Let's okay, ladies and gentlemen, my money will just stay with me. Your time starts now. 2. 3. Olúwa ó ṣé o, Olúwa ó ṣé o, Olúwa ẹ gbà ọpẹ́ wa, Jésù ẹ gbà ìyìn wa, Olúwa ó ṣé o. So I think we just have to stop it there since nobody can get it right. So our money will just stay with us. So nobody, you want to try, right? But you have to close that book. You have to close that book. Okay, please hand over the microphone to her. Your time starts now.
Òkèlè àkọ́bù kò ráhùn ọbẹ̀.
2.
Bá mi náà mọ̀ mi kò dé náà náà mọ̀.
3.
Ìgògòrò má gùn mi lójú. You are looking very scary.
I'm looking at you very scary. Báwo kí ló kan scary pẹ̀lú look mi? Àbẹ̀wò àgbà mi ni. Is it? I don't understand. Is that the way is it not the same way I've been looking at everybody? Your time starts now.
Òkèlè àkọ́bù kò ráhùn
2.
Ìgògòrò má gùn mi lójú àtòkèrè láti ń wò. Kòtókè kòtólẹ̀ la fi ń mo ti ìsàlẹ̀ ọba.
4.
Bá mi rán ọmọ mi kò dénú ọlọ́mọ.
5.
Ẹni tó bá lóògì gògòrò ní sàkàlẹ̀ lábọ̀.
6.
Ìyàwó ọbẹ̀ àti ìyàwó ìsàlẹ̀ ẹni tó bá nà ìyàwó ń bọ̀ lọ́bẹ̀.
7.
Àpàṣítà fi nà yàlé ó bọ̀ àlájà fún ìyàwó.
8.
Kòtókè kòtólẹ̀ la fi ń mọ.
Ẹ ti lọlẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀, ẹ ti lòkè tẹ́lẹ̀, ẹ ṣé.
Ẹ
ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀, ẹ ṣé o. Thank you, thank you. I am cancelling it. So we are cancelling that test. So nobody got it. She said okay, lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. Okay, it's two different way. Is it two different way? Kòtókè ó ti sọ lẹ́ẹ̀mejì sẹ́ẹ̀.
She said it's 2 different proverbs.
Okay, kòtólẹ̀ is 1. Kòtókè is 2. Ole. You are a thief. That is impunity. See, they want to impunitize me. So nobody gets it correctly. You want to say 12?
No.
You want to say, okay, 12. Give them the mic.
Okay then.
Okay, because people are cultural people, it will shock you. Action.
Bá mi ná ọmọ mi ò dé náà
You have to
ọlọ́mọ.
be fast. Respect yourself. Young man, you can't scam me by starting slow. You will not be taking Oga. Respect yourself. You heard as people were reading it. Respect yourself. Action.
Bá mi ná ọmọ mi ò dé náà ọlọ́mọ.
2.
Ilé láwò ká tó sọmọ lórúkọ.
3.
Igi gogoro má gun ni lójú àtòkèrè láti
4.
wò. Ẹ̀rù àgbà ni mo gbà, ẹni tó bẹ̀rù àgbà ni ó tẹ̀lé ìpẹ́.
5.
Ẹni tó bá ro kúrò mi òun gegele ní ọjọ́ ń lọ.
6.
Kúkúndùkú ni mi ti ń ṣe wí àgbọn gẹ̀rù.
Ó lè ní àwẹ̀ ìpọ̀fọ̀ fún wa ní ṣá. Àwẹ̀ ìpọ̀fọ̀ fún wa ní ṣá. I don't know. Just drop microphone jọ. Ó lè òṣì. Mo dẹ̀ ti fẹ́ gọ̀ ṣá. Can you imagine? Mo dẹ̀ ti fẹ́ gọ̀. I don't understand. Okay, I think we should bring down the test a little bit. Yeah. Maybe that is too, hard. Yeah. Okay, let us ask them. Whosoever can attempt to recite Abidi Tugbi in Yoruba.
Okay. We have a number of hands. Yeah, that's fine.
Abidi Tugbi in Yoruba, so that it does not look like.
Let's give someone that has not tried before.
So it doesn't look like we don't want to give them the money. Okay. Oga, take your session. Still same thing. Still 50. Your time starts now.
ABDAFGB.
I say Abidi Tugbi in Yoruba. I don't understand. A to Z in Yoruba, is that it? I don't understand. I said ABD to be in Yoruba. You don't know that you're supposed to recite. Oh, God, give me my microphone, Joe. Kuku beats me. Back the microphone, me, Jare. ABD de be in Yoruba. That's to say is to the end. Where's my microphone, Jare? You want to scam me? Auntie Jare, your time starts now. ABD FE money eka. The last one. Action. You are wrong. I need the right intonation. Those things they have some intonations that I want to hear. You have to be apt to give you money at this time. A serious business. A serious business. Who wants to try? I am not joking. Auntie, let's have you. You look like a Yoruba teacher. Let's have you. You have to eat those words rightly. Those, action. You have to be audible. Give me my mic. Give me my mic. You are wrong. You are wrong. Give me my mic. You are wrong. You think it's that easy, Abby? You think it's that easy? I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. You think it's that easy? It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Who wants to try? 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 Okay, let's take that handy. No, she tried the other time.
She tried before.
I
think we have somebody.
Okay, greatness. Pick anybody. Pick anybody. Pick anybody. Pick anybody.
Yeah.
I need those. You need to eat them correctly. You need to eat them correctly. Okay, your time starts now. You have to be audible, please. Action. You are too fast. You are too fast. We can't hear what you are saying. You can't scam us. We can't hear what you are saying. We can't hear what you are saying. Again. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. I know what I'm saying. There are some. I'm a Yoruba teacher. Please let me give that. Let me give that uncle. Let me give him. Let me give it. Those alphabets, they have intonations. Action.
ABDAFEGB.
You are wrong. You are wrong.
No.
You are wrong. I know what I'm saying. You are wrong. I know what I'm saying. You are wrong. Say, I'm serious. Daddy, you know that it's wrong, Gabi. Emi Yoruba.
He's wrong. He's wrong.
A1 ni mo ni Yoruba. Oh, yemi Yoruba ma yemi Tony. Okay, let us have that auntie that looks like Aruba Osun.
Okay.
Yes. She's my friend. All right. Those things, they have.
Let me try.
Okay.
ABDAFEGBEEGKLMNI.
You are too slow. You are too slow. Okay. I think. Okay. I think I've got what I'm fine. Okay, let's have you.
All right. ABDAFEGBEE.
Oluwa Oshio. Take it again. I want to give you the money.
All right.
Be audible.
ABDAFEGBEEGKLMNI.
Ekpele, Auntie Risi, ekpele. But you got the intonations right, but there are some parts you missed. So nobody can get that one again. I've simplified this test now. Say you people do not want to 50,000 in this economy. Imagine what 50,000 can do. Action.
ABDAFEGB.
You are wrong. 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 Give me my mic. Give me my mic. You are wrong. 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 Give that auntie. Give that auntie. There is a hair. I know what I'm saying. I'm a Yoruba professor. Yeah, 50,000 for the winner. Action. Be audible.
ABDAFE.
You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. Let's get to business. Nobody wants to chop my money. And I want to give out the money, but nobody, greatness. Nobody wants to chop our money. Let's just proceed. Let's give the last trial. This is the last trial now. This is the last trial. Then we get to action. Eba mi gbé microphone jàre iye ẹ̀yin wò ẹ give me my microphone jèrè ẹlẹ́ẹ̀tì ṣí.
Ifigimi.
Àbẹ̀ bàgà ṣáàtì ń ráàpù ni. Ṣé ẹ̀ ń ráàpù ni? Ẹ bá ń gbé microphone jàre.
Ifigigbi iijikilimini o ọ̀pìrìsíṣì utiwiyi. Yes or no?
Have you seen somebody confidently wrong?
Abidi.
Kílódé.
Fiji. The one that is wrong. I said it right.
Ẹ ṣé. Ẹ máa lọ lé yín jàre. Let's get to work jàre. Okay, last attempt. Then we get to business.
Abidi Figi O Okpirisiti.
So
if you don't know, make you ask Adugo. Adugo. Where do the body? I've been doing this in
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed industry experts, and fellow Osunites, it is my great honor and pleasure to welcome you to the Osun Global Real Estate Conference 2.0. As we gather here today, we mark a significant milestone in the journey of Osun State towards becoming a hub of economic growth, development, and cultural excellence. The unveiling of the Osun Goddess monumental statue for tourism and development is a testament to our commitment to preserving our rich cultural heritage and leveraging it to drive economic growth and development in our state. As we gather here today, we are not just celebrating a milestone, we are also embarking on a new journey towards unlocking the full potential of our state's real estate sector. The Osun Global Real Estate Conference is a platform that brings together the brightest mind in the industry, thought leaders and stakeholders to explore the vast opportunities in real estate sector and to identify strategies of leveraging tourism to drive economic growth and development in our state. In the next few hours, we will engage in stimulating discussions, share best practices, and explore new ideas that will help us unlock the full potential of our state's real estate sector. The Osun Goddess monumental statue is not just a symbol of our cultural heritage. This iconic landmark is a symbol of our people's resilience, creativity, and determination. It represents the best of Osun State, from our ancient traditions to our vibrant cultural landscape. It is also a reminder of the importance of preserving our cultural identity in the face of rapid urbanization and globalization. So, let's begin this journey together with an open mind, a willingness to learn, and a commitment to making a difference. Let us work together to unlock the full potential of our state's real estate sector and to drive economic growth and development in our state. Thank you, and let the conference begin.
Wow, let's give her a better round of applause. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Miss Alaka Mayowa. Thank you very much for that very beautiful one. All right, while she was taking the welcome address, we also have stepping the MD of Acquaintance Concepts, the institution that put this together. Ladies and gentlemen, with a very strong applause, please put your hands together for Engineer Adeleke Adekola. Please, can we appreciate him? Can we really make him feel welcome? They put all of this together and they made it free. Thank you so very much for this can we really appreciate him, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for this very powerful opportunity. We really appreciate you and we do not take it for granted. Ladies and gentlemen, get your pen and papers ready as we get to action at those points.
So right now we're going to be having the first keynote speech of the first speaker, and his name is Ambassador Coach Spark of Ovadje, and is a national real estate coach. Sir, could you please rise up as I read your biography? He's a national real estate coach in Nigeria and a popular public speaker who have impacted over 10 million lives positively, presently rated among top best 5 real estate coach in Africa. A sales coach, a teacher, and a trainer. He is Nigeria's national real estate coach and certified business coach. Coach Spark has won the best real estate coach in Nigeria in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2024. I believe that deserves a better round of applause. He's a member of a lot of professional bodies in 9 countries. He's a graduate of computer data engineering and graduate of data processing management techniques. He's a system analyst, business analyst, system engineer, IT trainer, real estate consultant, real estate coach, and a young Lekki, Lagos-based IT professional. He's trained over 7,000 youths on skill acquisition and over 17,000 real estate consultants. A trainer he is, but a realtor he is, but a trainer. He does not discriminate. He has positioned to train the trainers as well as a positioned leader. Coach Spark doesn't discriminate, is not religious, and he also has a certified business coach and life coach. And he'll be speaking on the topic, the rise of rural urbanization, opportunities and challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, with a rousing ovation, please let us make welcome.
Can we please appreciate
Coach Spark?
Please put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. Please, I want to plead with you all to please get your pen and paper. I know what I'm talking about like the back of my hand. Like the back of my hand, I know what I'm talking about. Please, make sure you don't miss any points from this session. Thank you, Ambassador Coach Spark.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Starting on exiting protocols, I want to first of all appreciate God for this honor. And I want you to please clap your hands above your heads. That's how I do my own. To the King of Kings, the Ancient of Days, the mighty God who has given us a life to be here. Lift your hands, just clap your hands above your head. And then let us also celebrate the convener. Before we proceed, let's celebrate Dr. himself, engineer. Let's clap for engineer. Thank you so much, sir, for the honor. I want to appreciate you. Then we have here our chairman, the Vedan chairman. I celebrate you, sir. Let's celebrate our very own engineer and honorable. We've been together for several years. Then to all dignitaries, our fathers in the house, I want to honor you all. Fathers are feathers that flies you further. And without fathers, there is no way you are going anywhere. So let us celebrate all our fathers. Let's clap for them. Fathers, all our mothers. The mothers make the fathers. And then, if you are an individual, you have life in you. I am a national real estate ambassador. I will tell you, people die every day. Many things come to my desk. We look at people that we have lost. I think in this year, I can count about 38 people that have died that I know. And if you are not among them, please clap for yourself and clap to the King of Kings. Let's worship him and just thank him for everything. I won't take much of our time because I still need to go back to Lekki for a program today. I would like us to please enjoy each other's attention in the sense of the value system. I believe in the reality of connecting with people. Tell your neighbor, if you don't connect, you will not collect. Tell him. Now, DJ, let me have my background music. If you don't connect, you will not collect. Before proceeding to that area, you look at the topic and call it the area of urban planning and the opportunities. This is my philosophy. The place of opportunity lies in the structural sense of the reality of your person. What you are not informed about, you may not consume it with time. I have seen men, that would be a proverb, who have been at the pool of Bethesda, their own areas, and there's no healing for them. I've had people who are very sophisticated in so many areas, and there's no success with them. So many times, the reason why people are still poor, because poverty is not all about the place of money alone. It's because they have passed over opportunities repeatedly. Tell your neighbor, P-O-O-R means passing over opportunities repeatedly. Tell him quickly. Maybe you didn't hear that clearly. P-O-O-R means what? Passing what? Over opportunities repeatedly. And that's a philosophy, generally. So today I will be sharing with you so many things. But I've seen some of my guys, I didn't see them earlier. Let's celebrate some of the MDs are here. Let's celebrate our MDs over here. I won't call their names down. I think I've seen. Let's clap for them. Let's flow together. We are live. Thank you so much, sir. It's good to have you guys around. I appreciate you, Dr. Testimony and the rest. Now, the functionality of our life lies in the reality of our person. Can I get the slides up? Who is managing that? And where is the sound? So we can go into this. One of the things that actually kept me successful is the place of management of time. I believe man is time, and time is man. How do I mean? M stands for morning, A stands for afternoon, and then it stands for night. So it means that, oh, really? Yes. The day man ceases to exist, time becomes irrelevant. So if you are alive, you are existing, and you are a man or a woman. My own definition of woman is that woman means wind of morning, afternoon, night. Oh, really? How? That is the fact. You see a man connecting with a woman, and because of the fact that the woman's mindset could be tailored to a particular area, you see the man coining that area. Most of the things we do sometimes could be navigated around or geared towards the areas of a definition of a personality that could be close to us. That's why they still say that behind every word, success, you always say that word. Because women are part of the reality of our success. And that being said, I would like this slide to be up so we can work with time. Been sent for hours ago. That should have been up by now. Everyone that is here today, you will not just waste your time. You have plenty value. But the truth is that if you don't connect with the event, you may not collect from the event. That's a fact. I said before, I will say it again. Overview sense structure lies in those sense of reality. Two things will I be speaking with as regards the topic. So I've divided the slide into two. One of them is going to be talking on the areas of real estate from scratch with respect to urbanization and the rest. Osun State is set as zone. I have been to 21 states of Nigeria. I think many states, including Ilorin and the rest. And Sokoto and many of them. Even Nasarawa. We've been there. In all of these things, I tell you, real estate is everywhere. Even in other countries. Like our program we had the last time in Namibia and the one in Kenya. They are everywhere, real estate. So real estate is been there. How do we leverage these things? It's part of the realities of why we are here. When we are done with that overview, we'll enter into the part of people that are here, that are real estate personalities. We have realtors here. We have those who want to go into real estate. We have those who have gone into real estate. We have developers. And I've started over 300 real estate firms in Nigeria. I think about 374. In Nigeria as a whole, as globally, I can tell you how it looks like to kick it off from the beginning. And that being said, part of the things that can grant that success is what I'll be sharing with you. What matters to me when it comes to the place of real estate generally is provision of genuine reality of where you can stay. But people have not thought about this. As beautiful as it looks like, to start saying that I want to invest in real estate for the purpose of where I'm going to stay when I'm alive, have you ever thought about, what about if I'm dead? People I'm not looking at people going into that area of mortuary. I want to see an estate bid launch one of these days. I'm saying it here. They will just go and open it and call it a vault. It's going to be a beautiful area. So as we are considering where people stay while they are alive, we should not also take away the part of whereby people are going to buy a particular estate for when they are gone. Because we all live. I said it before, I will say it again. Real estate is king of investment, and those who invest will harvest. But the reality comes back to the place of, even if you don't buy the property now, when it's still available, the man doesn't buy it now, maybe you are a client here. You don't put in your property, you don't put in your money to buying properties now. The person dies, they will still buy a slot for him. So he's a landlord. He never lived a landlord. He was just there all the way. When it was time, maybe he was now 58, or he's now 120, whatever age, and then he's gone. Where is his own slot? They bought a space. He became a landlord in the grave. He never was a landlord while existing, while living. And that was because of what? Irrelevant structure of his personality. That's why I said this story. I said it will be an insult for them to pay the bride price of your daughter in a rented apartment. And that lies in this reality. So can I get this slide? What is taking it? Do you need help? I'm an IT professional. I can help you. So we can look at it quickly and check. And then, so all this overview are cutting across these boundaries. When it comes to real estate generally, it's so deep. But how do we grow it? Many people are here, they may have joined real estate, and they are talking about sales. I don't have issues with talking about sales, because I have results. Tell your neighbor, Thank you. Of existence. Okay, well, I want to have results. That is what people care about. Oh, you went to school. You have 5 diplomas, 30 BSc, that if it's possible. And then you have 15 masters. Who get the certificate is good, but it is best to have certificates. Can you reduce this a little bit? The echo. So, certificate is important, but certificate is critical. And that's very sensitive. People pay you for those things you deliver. Or you call yourself a realtor, you have a real estate establishment, you are putting together. For you to even develop that real estate product, you need sales. Tell your neighbor again, if you don't sell, you will smell. Tell him. So sales is everything. I don't know what's happening there, but someone can help them. Someone that is into IT should help me check what's going on. And if they need my attention, you can cut off some of them and I can come and help when necessary. Now it is important to know that we need all this money to remain honest in our home. I said it, I will say it again. You don't have money, your wife may call you monkey. You have enough money, she calls you honey. You need all this money to remain honest. Whether we like it or not, there is no good romance without finance. So money is needed. And in the course of this realization of how to grow that money, where do we plant it then? Real estate. But you don't want to mess yourself up by connecting with a real estate brand who have no structure. You say, for a man to feature in his future, he must key to the scripture that has the right picture of that future. So there's a structure sense. I want to actualize this thing. Then I put it down together. I know who to connect with and commit where necessary. Are we good? IT department, for the slides. Are there any challenges there I need help? DJ, give us something. Give us my own song. So let it just be at the background. Quickly. Excuse me. Excuse me. Go ahead, DJ. Okay. All right, so we have been given 3 minutes to get that to be up quickly. I think it's technical issues. With that being said, I don't like to waste time. So let's do it this way. It's like, see, we are more now. Can you please get up from wherever you are? Meet 1 or 2 persons in 3 minutes. Let's use that time to walk around. Collect his phone number. Ask him his name. Let's do something quickly. Please, let's be upstanding. Let's do that quickly. Let's move around. Talk to somebody that you wanted to talk to. Tell him you really look good. Man, I like the way you look. You can ask him his phone number. You can do something around that area. Well, just connect quickly. If it is not networking, it is not working. Make it real. Let's do that quickly. Let's do that quickly in 3 minutes. We have 2 minutes more. Ask him his name. Find out his name. Where are you coming from? You know, I like your face. I like your shoes. You know, do something really nice. It's nice to meet you. Right. Make sure you connect with somebody. Everything we say is good. This life we're living on. Real estate is king of investment. If you don't invest, you cannot harvest it. The best investment on earth is earth. Oh, yeah. I must invest. It's the Osun Global Real Estate Conference. We have 1 minute more. All right, just let's begin to sit. Let's get our seat back. Please, I humbly request. We have 1 minute more. 1 minute more. Then DJ, where is my song? Look for a song like a more cool song. This is too rough for me. Okay, please project. Thank you. I learned that they have been converted. All right, are we together? Can we be seated now? Let's be very fast. The time is fast spent. So we don't also keep you here too long. Now, let me ask 1 or 2 persons. Let me calm down before I complete with this thing. Are you seated already? Okay, let me ask somebody. Let me start from this side. Let me come here. Let me celebrate my... Okay, let me ask a question. Who did you meet?
I met Didi Interior.
You met who? You met who?
I met the CEO of Didi Interior.
Okay, good. Who did you meet?
Meet? I don't understand.
Okay, we wanted to meet people. Okay, you met her. What's her name?
Didi Interior.
Okay, you met Didi Interior. Is that your name? That's Didi Interior. Do you have a phone number? Oh, you did? What's her name?
Sarah, yes. Sarah.
Sarah. Oh, you are the one. You were not sure. Oh, you hold this one. I think you got that one. Let me ask somebody again. Somewhere around there. Okay, let me ask. Who did you meet, sir?
I met Mr. Stallion.
Mr.
Stallion.
Mr.
Stallion.
Stallion. Where's Mr. Stallion? Mr. Stallion is there. Okay, Mr. Stallion. That's the man over there. Now, what is his name, sir?
Kulichapo.
Is it correct? Is it correct? Okay, both of you win 1,000 again. Okay, let me give you. I'm going to just go around a little bit. I just bought like 100,000. Okay, hold this one. Now let's do it. Let's go again. Let me look for some ladies around. Okay, this woman here. Hope you're not bribing yourself. Okay. Good. And who did you meet, ma'am?
I met Mr. Toyib.
This table too?
Yes.
Apart from this table, who did you meet?
I met everybody from this table.
Okay, fine. I will ask somebody that's not so close. You met this man. What's his name?
Miss Peace.
Miss what?
Peace.
Beans. Beans is expensive now. Peace. Okay. Peace, right?
Yes.
Okay, peace. Okay. What's his own name?
Toyib.
Is your name Toyib? Yes. Hold this one too. I want to go that side now. This is for you. Let me go this side. I want to check. Tell your neighbor, if you don't connect, you will not collect. Tell him. Okay, let me see a fair lady here. Okay, she's here. Now, hello, ma'am. Who did you meet?
I met Flourish.
Flourish. Where is Flourish? Flourish is far there. Okay, now hold on. I'm coming. What's the name of your company? Did you tell him? What were the things you told him? Tell me. Okay, he told you something, so I want to ask you that stuff. Hello. Okay, you Flourish. Is that correct? What's her name?
Ebon.
Is that your name? He said Abel. Ebon, okay. Okay, what does she do? She said she told you.
She teaches.
She what?
Teaches.
Fishes. Is that correct? Is that what you told him? Okay, hold this one too. Let me give you your. As you guys are winning, but one person misses it, misses it. For you? Okay, now let's go this way. This side now. Hey, let me check. Who? Okay, you bet. No, I'm not going to you. I've already given you know somebody. Wait. Let me try this table. Okay, good. I have our guys here. Hello, ma'am. Please, who did you meet?
I met MC Laboy.
Who? Our MC. Okay, that man. Yes. Okay. What did he tell? What did he tell you? That's yourself. Hold on. Let me go this way. Now, she told you about what she is into. What did she tell you?
Fashion designer.
That's not what she told me. You said makeup. They are playing games here. Okay, what's her name?
She said makeup and fashion designer, and I said she will be useful for my coming event, Mr. Messi Bumino.
Okay, what's her name?
Her name is Grabed Fashions.
Now hold on. Hey, what's your name, ma? Is that correct? What's the name you told her?
I told him my name is Suliat.
Oh, see that? Now hold on, hold this one. What do I do to you? But you try. Let me try to give you. Let's start for ourselves. I'm doing this quickly. It's very important. Now let me tell you what I'm doing. Now listen, before I go up. Okay, I didn't come down. I'm coming down later. See, there is something I want you guys to understand. When we tell people to connect with people, most time, people feel they're connected. But it's not true. I went to a program to speak there. And I just stood up I think it was a Swiss hotel. And I said, okay. I put out some bundles of money. I said, how many of you need this money? And behold, everybody raised up their hands. There was a lady at the door. She ran quickly and grabbed the money from the stage. Then I said, that is the person that really needs the money. Because it is not by the wishing, it's by what? The power of what? Will. Tell your neighbor, if there is a will, there will be a way. Tell your neighbor, please, let's talk together. We have time. Now let's go to the next slide. Welcome to Osun State. Next slide. Help me, follow me quickly. Fast. You are welcome to the Osun State at the Osun Global Real Estate Conference. And please, can you flow with me? I speak very fast. To the next slide. Hope this is not going to affect my slide. This is not the next slide. It's not the next slide. Please go back to. If you had a mix up with my slide, there's a problem then. Can I give you the PDF, please? It will alter what I planned for the program. This is not the next slide. This is after we have spoken about Osun State urbanization. Please help me check if it's scattered. There was a place I displayed the map of Osun State. Is that where we are? I said, are you flowing with me now? Good. Now let's look at the screen. Please give me that cool song. But if you can't have it, no problem. Tell a neighbor sitting close to you, you are in one of the best states of Nigeria. Tell him. And that's a fact. Look at him, eyeball to eyeball, and say, Osun State is beautiful. Tell him, I love Osun State. And I'm glad to be here. Next slide, next slide. Flow will be fast, quickly. Now look at Osun State, for instance, as a whole. Let's look at this quickly. I will not take much of it. I was given 30 minutes. I just wanted to just put us together. That's why I did all this stuff. Let's flow. This is the map of Nigeria. The one in the red sign is Osun State. That's where we are. And Osun State has a logo. Generally on its own. That's about our own, we also have our own map. Hope you're aware. In Osun State. You see, we also have state. Nigeria has its own its flag, right? We also have our own flag, and those are our colors. They also have a seal. What? Formal, right? Okay, this is formal. Okay, I'll get it updated. This is what I got online on the Osun State platform. All right. So this is our seal. Hope this is still current. This is current, right? So this is the seal, the flag, and the map. Now, there's something I want to say about that. Go to the next slide. We're looking at rural urbanization, opportunities and challenges. Look at this. Whatever that is not favoring you will be laboring you. You need a sense of belief to get a relief in any location you find yourself. Now, what does it really mean? What it simply means is that if you are too abroad conscious, you'll be Nigerian useless. Please tell your neighbor that quickly. There's no time. Tell him, if you are too abroad conscious, you'll be Nigerian useless. Now, what does it really mean? When we get people who are no longer thinking about the reality of the state, they are thinking of how jackprising will happen to them, there will be no more creativity amongst them. Even in developers also, they will no longer see that as a place of connecting. I always say, I will say it again, because most times the location's value is not harvested because of the inability to understand, first of all, the location you are and the value system. Tell your neighbor, without divine grace, tell him, without divine grace, Jackpot can end the sackpa. you run into some. Next slide, there's no time. Let's go further. Thank you. Now, you can't happen in a city you are not happy with. So if you are in Osun State, you are in Nigeria, you are not excited about the country, there's every tendency that this may not happen for you. As a national coach, I believe so much in Nigeria. You can't tell me that I'm going to any country and I'm excited to remain there. I can't be excited to remain there. I will come back too fast. That's why I can travel anywhere and 3 days I'm back. How do you do it? Well, I don't think I have many things to do here. There. And I'm back here. If you fail to connect with this beautiful sweetness around you, where you are, you will definitely fail in this community. So somebody who is looking out for challenges and focusing on challenges without looking at the opportunities, over time, such fellow will not deliver. That's why some developers too, if they don't realize that area too, there will still be problems for them. Oh, I don't believe in it. The same husband that don't believe in his wife would have forgot his birthday or her birthday, I mean to say, will still not deliver with time. Very soon, it's forgotten that particular relationship. It's a lot of life here. Next slide. Let's go. I've been to Osun several times. Now let's look at the history of how it all began. We're looking at real estate generally now. How it all started. Now if you look at it the way I said it over here, go to the next slide. There's something I said over here and I want to communicate very fast. Follow me. I just will follow me at all. Just follow me. If you don't invest, you cannot harvest. Tell anybody that quickly. If you are following and talking, you will not know what I'm saying. No. Tell anybody, if you don't invest, you cannot harvest. Now let's take it slowly. I want to lay a foundation of real estate, how it all started, generally. If there's anything older than man, it is real estate. A lot of people will say, why is it that he's doing real estate? I think he read computer science and engineering. Should have been fixing something there. I'm so good with the systems that I can change it to Windows Park. It's that good, I'm telling you. And I'm very serious. But in all of these things, you see where I am? I'm still doing my ICT structure. But you see, I'm just doing it from the angle of real estate. I have always loved to speak with people and communicate with them. Now, in this overview sense, as a real estate coach, I now looked at it. How did it all start? And I figured out that real estate is older than man. If you read through the holy book, I said it for I'll say again, I'm the coach that goes to the church, the mosques, and the shrine. If you have seen videos of me sometimes, you see me in the very place. What's he doing there? I have a lot of work with KBSs, so you can't stop me from the shrine. I do a lot of work with a lot of imams. I'm always in the mosques, talking to a lot of people there. Oh, the same time in the church. Oh, so you are so bad. That's how I am. You can't run in those national levels without being somebody that has diversification structure. If you are religious, you can't be productive. That's sensitive. Even as a developer. I saw a developer who said that he doesn't have this belief of this particular part. Remove this promo. I said, if you remove the promo of this particular community, that means you will not sell during that period. And you want to cover something else. So leave a structure. Now where am I going? In the Holy Book, that's the Holy Bible, it is written that in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. He wrote so many things. If you check where, the last thing he brought was man. Now, he said he created the heavens and the earth. Really? So without earth in the first place, there will be no what? There will be no what? There will be no real estate. Okay. So it meant that real estate became whatever it is because of what it was created. Now look at it. How do I know it's even real estate? Look at what I'm saying here. So anyone saying I want to succeed in real estate, I want to take over the old, but want to change the game. It means such fellow, first of all, must have understood the foundation. You can't succeed in something you don't have foundation. Oh, it's the best there. Yeah. Why won't he remain there? Because he learned the structure. Who created the real estate? How did it all start? How do I know? Ask me, how do you know? Someone said, tell me. See how I knew? Thank you. Who said that? How do you know? Come on, take this 1,000. You said it loud. I like the way you said it. Okay. I think I should have some thousands here. Oh, okay, you know what I'll do? I'll give you some transfers. Give your account number. Let me give you 5,000. Give that woman there. It's like I left some money upstairs. Take the account number quickly. I'll give it to him. You confirm it here. Take it quickly. Now let's proceed. How did I know? Let me tell you how. He said in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. It was written that he hovered around the deep. Hovering around the deep simply meant that my God did site inspection. Someone shout site inspection. So you mean God did site inspection? Okay. So it meant that, oh wow. You mean you after creating everything, you went around to check everything, site inspection. Then look at what he said. He said he found out that the earth was without void. When the earth is without void, means it has no shape. It's not surveyed. That was where I knew that, okay, that means God is a realtor. He's a real estate developer too. I figured out more into it. He said he went around and saw the waters. And said he divided the waters from the dry land. Tell your neighbor, sand filling. So he meant that so he divided the water from the dry land. Wow. It is sand feed. Oh, really? Then check again. He said he planted. So you mean God became a farmer? Yes, he did. Became a farmer. Then he became a farmer and he planted, put this together, and had an estate called Garden of Eden Estate from the foundation. So it meant that God is a realtor. God started real estate. So if I have issues in real estate, I go back to him. Oh, the originator of real estate is God? Wow. Okay, I used to say this in a comedic way. That those guys were not paying development levy. So he chased them out and said, go and occupy it like come. Oh, really? So go and create more estates. For everyone becoming wealthy, became an estate personality. Wow. That means no wonder the only investment with real, next slide. The only investment with real is what? Real estate. I have many kind of investments. My story is very funny. I'll keep saying it. I'm not as rich as many of you. I started very small. I used to stay in uncompleted building. And I graduated from uncompleted building to Paco House. Forget that I own streets today and vehicles and jeep and everything. But it started from that small level, little by little. So everyone can become that way if he understands the niche structure. But not in a dubious way. So what I'm saying here is knowing that you need to also understand this reality, because there are two things I'm saying here. The value behind the real estate structure cannot be well harnessed without the foundation. And I'm taking it back to how it started. Tell your neighbor this word. Please, I like this word. Tell your neighbor, control your spending before your spending control you. Why are some people not investing? See, if you don't control where your money is going, money will control where you will go tomorrow. That's what made one guy told me that day. He said, you know, AC, he doesn't like AC so much. He likes fan. And I knew this guy cannot afford AC. He said, he had back account. So he has understood that this is who I am. He said, well, he said, ground is very, very cold. I like the way the ground is. It's so cold. You cannot afford bed. He did not control that stuff. We all will be GM at the end. For what level? Will you be general manager of your life or the gate man? It depends. Because we are growing gradually. We control this stuff. We are encouraging people also in the meeting to start keying in where necessary. Next slide. There are ways to connect with real estate, either by being a developer, supporting a developer, or better still, marketing a developer's product. You are going there. Why should I invest in real estate? Real estate investment offers a unique path to building long-term wealth, from the potential property value appreciation to the ability to leverage equity. Investing in real estate is very sensitive because it can provide a stable and rewarding financial future. You see, you cannot feature in a future you did not picture. How can I feature in that future? I will start planning it now. You'll cut your coat according to your clothes, not your size. If they give me 4 yards, I have 4 yards. Okay, 4 yards. You can only give me up or down. Do one of them. Not say that guy did 6 yards. That's what we are saying about Nigeria. Because I want to do the whole like the other person did. So if I had just the 2 yards or 1.5 yards, I can just sew it up and wear any other trouser on it. It's still part of the uniform. Are we together? Next slide. You have your size. When it comes to the place of appreciation of in the area of value system, real estate has it all. No matter how it goes up, oh, the fuel has gone up. As it goes up, real estate goes up. I've never had those things ever came down. Many other things may remain stable for a long time. Some will go up, but one thing is that land keep going up. There's a lot here. Please write it down. Tell your neighbor. You don't need to write. Just tell him. If you don't own a landed property, you have not landed. Tell him. If he did not hear you well, look at another neighbor and tell him, if you don't own a landed property, you have not landed. Tell him. So another thing again is that it is highly in demand. Everybody needs land. Whether you are living, the person is dead, he needs land. Renovation and improvement is part of them too. Sensitive. Go next slide, sir. Because I have two phases of the class. The part for the general in the area of equity and then the part for the marketing. Leverage equity building, and I can send this thing to a forum where they can add people and they can send to them. Go to the next slide. Let's pull up quickly. I talked about this area earlier in the first period. Now, you also understand that it can also be a long-term well building. Some of our speakers will talk about that area later. I have guys in the building. My daddy just entered, but I don't think I'm the one that will do the introduction. So let me honor my father. But just continue first. The area of diversification is also very sensitive. Tax locally benefits you. Legacy will be built because it looks so shameful when they are paying your bride price, your own bride price, in a rented apartment, and the man is there. He's 75 or he's 80. Tell your neighbor this thing. Let me say it this way. Tell your neighbor, it is shameful for them to pay your daughter's bride price in a rented apartment. Next slide. I'm going somewhere. Now look at it. In conclusion, I said what? The advantage of real estate investing, we build wealth. It gives you an inflation hedge. I bought some properties last year. They're not up to maybe 30 million, but I think they're almost 245 million. As at the last 4 months I checked. Okay, I saw them. Oh, wow. Okay, so this one. Oh, wow. Wow, this is nice. Oh, that's so good. That's to tell you, it has gone so far. It's not up to the end of the year. And it has gone that high. That was 4 months back. I think that was in July, August. And that's where we had today. So you will build so many things over yourself and you can diversify with businesses. Now, I won't just sell one and do one or two stuff. Do one here, buy one again. You can manage these things generally. Let's go to the next slide. I have a quote that is somewhere there. Look at this quote. Look at this quote. Everybody, look at this screen. Look for a neighbor sitting close to you. Don't go too far. Tell him like this. Look at him. Tell him like this. Don't wait. Oh, yeah, read the rest. Want to go? Don't wait. They'll embarrass you in public. Now, where am I going? Don't wait. You don't have money now. No problem. People should start somewhere. There's a size. I am telling you. Whether we like it or not. Next slide again. Now, who what? Can I get to the next slide? Everything I know them in my head. Let's move. You what? If you don't invest, what? You cannot invest. Next slide again. There's one I wrote there. Very sensitive and very sweet. I like this one. Go to the next slide. If you don't invest, you cannot harvest. Go to the next slide. Okay, I have one I wrote. There's one I wrote there. I said, now who get land? They go landlord meeting. You can't go for the landlord meeting if you don't own a landed property. So it's actually there. And all these things are stuff you can hold and use for one or two stuffs. Interview of nuggets. Okay, look at it there. Look at it. 1, 2, go. Shout it loud. 1, 2, go. Now who get land? Where is the shout coming from? Landlords grow rich in their sleep. You can't attend the meeting. There's some meeting you can't sit inside because you are not a landlord. It's only when you are influential in that level. And one thing you are not permitted to give up is to give up the ghost without owning a landed property. Because even if you don't own it while you are alive, they will still buy a small slot and say, okay, they bought a small slot. It could just be some square meters and he died a landlord, but never leave a landlord. Next slide. I think I'm done with this part. I'm done with it, right? Should be over. That's the last part of the slide. The next material, because of time. I want to round up with the other one. Now let's look at this quickly. For those of us that are realtors, and those of us that are in sales, and those of us who want to do well in leverage opportunities, you know, I used to tell people, it's good to buy property. Some people tell me they want to go and buy from Monile. It's not a problem. You buy from them, they are not bad people. But the insecurity of that area is so much, is so much risky. But I have simply a plan. Generally, if I have a business, I have noticed who I am, I will consider strategy also. And what then is strategy? The plan. How do I go about manifesting in sales? How do I go about in the area of marketing? How do I do well as a real estate professional? I'm in a real estate conference. You sound nice one. What did you gain from here? There are different kind of people here. So I want you to finish the meeting and say, okay, wow, I got this value there. I like this particular part. Now I know as a real estate person, I am doing what God started. That's philosophy. And that's understanding. So he comes back to this area. And now I see it as a business, I should have a strategy. In my strategy, I should consider target planning. Which kind of people or what kind of people am I here for? Considering the people. That will now lead to what they call the audience. And why should you consider the audience? Because if you didn't come for anybody, anything will happen to you. This is a code of man that says, if you don't know where you're going, anywhere will look like it. So now I know direction, then it makes me walk along that line with time. Let's proceed because of time. I'm looking at my time. After dealing with the place of that area, you now leverage the part that has to do with the e-commerce. That means getting your business online. But watch it there quickly now. Because getting your business online requires you to create a digital footprint for that business. Oh, I'm a realtor, I'm a real estate establishment, oh, I'm a developer. Oh, personally, have you checked? I did a check the other day on one of the companies I was partnering with because I have over 397 copies on my desk. I look at this one, I said, your website is not working. They didn't even know. Even the MD is not aware. We're very shameful. Where is the IT department? How come did it expire and he has gone off that way? Let's check the receipt panel. He has expired over 1 week ago. I mean, you guys were not even visiting it. Very shameful. Have you been doing prospecting on this? Why? It's an issue. Because they did not understand the place of what? E-commerce. How do you say you have 52 staffs in a company, and in the 52 staff you have, and you have like worked with before, on your YouTube channel, only 5 people have subscribed. It means even the staff don't believe in the brand. See that? So it means that it calls for retailoring and understanding how to go about the place of structure and restructuring. Audiences are 2. I have it here. Primary audience and what? The secondary audience. You can read some of this stuff later and get value over that here. Let's go to the next slide. I will draw the slide already with the company and the management so they can share with us later. This is one of my quotes. If you are a businessman or businesswoman, if you can't keep those who keep you in business, you have no business doing business. Oh, I want to do well in business. Or I want to succeed as a realtor. I'm a real estate personality. Oh, I'm a real estate firm. And then the manager or the managing director did not one day check and say, let me even test this, my girl. Let me call the office line and see what's going to happen. The only way to succeed is to just call someone, call the number, and see how she will respond. She may be the reason why you're not selling. Hello, Alpha. Yes, you there. You are using the company line to talk that way. Such fellow should be sacked. That's how I do it. Or get you put somewhere for a while. You will learn it. You should know you are representing that structure. If you are not good at managing, then you are good at damaging. Hey, who are you? So I'm a realtor. Okay, fine. I'm into real estate. Beautiful. I do real estate this other way. I want to do the best in the next level. Nope. You can't get to a next level without understanding your now level. You scrutinize that area. So managing people is key in offline marketing. And any business without marketing will die. Tell your neighbor this one. If you are too big to serve, you are too small to lead. I got this from my Fasule. See that I give credit whenever I use people's materials. This particular slot is not my own. The other ones are mine. But this one was from my Fasule. So I put this picture over there. Let's go to the next slide because of time. I'll be very fast. This is a very short slide. Now when it comes to the place of sales generally, it's a real estate conference. I think they should talk a little to the people that are here. Majority of us, even the developers, are also going to say they are realtors. Because what's the element of us like that? And we're big in those areas. So it now means that we can now invite or take those stuff and carry those stuff and put in the people that we are putting in places. Else they will mess our businesses up and it goes back to us having problems and issues. There are some trends they don't need to follow. Let's look at this illustration. A CSA woman and a royal woman or lady. He had a small kiosk. They both have kiosks anyway. They are selling what? Bread, tea, egg, and breakfast. And Indomie and the rest. Prayer warrior goes to shop by 7 a.m. Speak in tongues. Maybe it's from one big church. I don't call names of church, because I still attend all of them. 7 a.m. In that day, Badura, finish everything and start selling from 10 or anything after 10. The CSC woman comes there. That's another church. I'm talking about prayer warrior lady. So I'm using CSC because it's very popular and it's old. CSC woman goes to shop by 6:45. She just prays for 15 minutes and starts selling. And I asked a set of people the other day, I said, who sells more? Someone told me the lady that spent more time in prayers. And I look at the guy. I said, no wonder you're like this. If you are too spiritual for success, you'll be poor. There comes a time that it's wonderful to know God, but you must learn to understand the rudiments. Because, see, in rudiments, you understand principalities. And for you to become a principal, you need to understand principle. Now, principalities are people that covenant or understand the area of authority. They know the authority. They hold the area. That's dominance. Those guys are not people who are too spiritual. They don't come here to a program to go and speak, or better still, they went to go and speak somewhere and go and represent a company, and they told you are going to be meeting Muslims there, and all you did was to wear a very fine suit and wear a shirt here and write Jesus is Lord. You are not yet serious. That such fellow is not ready for serious. So what then should I wear? Look in between. Hey, if you can't look like that, I will get you out of the way, because you are the reason why we are dark at the back. Now look at it here. Then those that were saying this one is correct, I said, okay, well, I think you are right, but tell me why. And he said, they are eating breakfast. When would they eat breakfast now? 7 upward. 10 o'clock. Anything that is 11 o'clock is brunch. So 12. It's no longer breakfast. Brunch means breakfast plus lunch together. So I don't know how you're going to do this. Maybe at 12 noon and all that. So wisdom tells you that as beautiful as it looks like to carry God, who is the author of sales. Matthew 28:19, go and preach the gospel to every creature. That means do marketing consistently. He had everything structured there. But you now say, I want to be so spiritual. You will be very spiritual and poor. Next slide. Very spiritual. I call them powerful, prayer, poor people. You can be the reason why there are deals that are not closed. Next slide. This is so much about explanation. There's not too much time. And I look at my time. Your attitude is everything, because it determines how the businesses grow. Your attitude is everything. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. Next slide. In life, generally, in business. Let's go to the next slide. Call time. It's coming to the way I'm going to talk about. Now, every business can be taken online. Hey, you know, I'm not so good at Facebook. And they told me that if anybody on Facebook is going to hell. If you are that fellow, if you don't change your mindset, you will soon go down. Because if your thoughts are not updated, your life will be outdated. This is why people need to get online. Next slide. Because if you are not online, you are not in line. I told you I know all the stuff, all the slides. So I just want to work with so I can flow together. Let's go to the next slide. So tell your neighbor, think positive. Can you say it loud, I beg you? Thank you. Now see what I mean, sirs and man, without humility. Being positive will help us in anything we do. Whether it's in investing, many of us will buy properties. We'll not start saying, okay, well, I don't know, I can even pay. But because you made a faith move. I say, okay, let me just make a deposit. I believe I will be able to pay. Before you see, you are finished paying. Someone will say, okay, I want to do real estate. Then maybe you are doing real estate, you have some staffs. You don't believe in some of them. The people you don't believe in, if you don't change your mindset to start believing in some of those staff, you will have problem with that company. You want your business to go global, you need to start being vocal. And you cannot be the only one that will make it vocal. Next slide. It requires everybody. Next slide. Let's leave this part. It's the same what I'm saying. Now when it comes to the place of strategies, let's look at it quickly. I won't be fast because I have just 7 minutes more. That's why I don't keep us waiting. I like to work with the time. Strategies and target planning, we said earlier. Oh, I'm a real estate fellow. I do want to do real estate well. I want to take it to the next level. How do I manage opportunities around? Leverage these structures. Offline marketing strategies is not everybody that knows GG. That is area everybody knows Nigeria Body Center. Some needs to understand some other areas. Flyers, magazines, radio, adverts, banners, stickers, and the rest. If someone say, are you sure they will buy? It's not your business to think if they will buy or not. It's your job to do what is necessary. What if they don't buy? That's not your business. Because many times the what if becomes what happens with time. So what do? I just believe that I just put it there. If I need to do my stuff, I'll just do my stuff properly. If I have my afar sitting with me and he knows what to do, he gets it done. If I have my pastor around, he just tell me. Like the other day, I took some flyers to church. I put under the altar there. As Daddy was preaching. When he finished, I carried the flyer. I said, God has touched it. And he was praying. You see what we have problems with? The man of God prayed. I said, receive divine favor in 24 hours. That's what he said. You yourself had 24 hours. Meant that the flyer will work within 24 hours. We didn't hear that thing. Now, you kept the flyer till Monday morning. And you were in vigil on Friday. It means that the prayer has expired. I told people, stop praying on your flyer saying, I call my flyer with Holy Ghost fire. Don't do that. Someone say, why? Ask me why. Say why. This is the reason why. You pray Holy Ghost fire on the flyer. If you give the flyer to an occultic man, he will burn him. He will throw it back to you. What if God answered all the prayers? He won't buy from you. So how then do you pray? So you don't pray and miss. Look at the flyer. I cover this flyer with divine favor. Anywhere it enters, divine favor. Sales. Call it forth. Don't be too spiritual. Spend 58 hours praying for fasting the Holy Ghost. When they said the flyer will expire all the time, it's a problem. Now, what am I saying here? Understanding the place of leverage. Everything needs a backup. If you guys can have some stuff on their hands, incision, and on their tongue, and make declaration and it works. What about you? What do you have? Tell your neighbor, if you don't have a backup, you will pack up. So that's sensitive. I need to be on GG, OLS is in US, in Dubai, and the rest. Bulk SMS marketing can be leveraged. Social media marketing. When you know you need all these things to be done, you start using Google to check, watching videos. It will help better than going to watch porn. I see a lot of youths, generally all over the world, check through their Google history or whatever, you will see some channels there, they are watching 52 styles on how to make love. And they don't have 52 ways to succeed. They are there watching out for so many things that do not make sense. They are reading so many books about many things about people without looking at where it intricates in their destiny. You have everything looking so well. You have all the 6-pack. Even if you have 6-pack, if you don't have 6 figures in your bank account, they will still take your wife. And so it means pay attention to what works and let's get it done. How do I get this thing done? It is critical. Look at this one. That was me doing my banner somewhere, just doing some marketing, putting stickers. What stopped you from doing banner like this? Any transformer that is not working is my suspect. Just carry the flyer of the estate. Go somewhere. Please, you're so fast, but just leave it here anyway. You're so fast. Go back to the previous one. Let's still emphasize on that one. Thank you. Now, you say, okay, well, I want to be able to do something like this. Take the picture or ask the company, please put my number on the flyer and put my picture if possible. And go and put anywhere you can see that people are coming in. Take flyers. Do something nice. Leverage all these things. They say there are some churches, they don't share flyers. That's not my problem. I don't have any issue with that one. What I will just do is simple. I will wait till they close from church. Stay outside the church. As you are coming, I'm giving you. The other day they said that they don't share flyers in one particular church. In fact, that was not my church. I was just coming from Aja. I stay in Lekki. Then I saw plenty of people coming out. They say it's harvest. I said, wow, harvest. Man, this is nice. And I just do as if it's my church. I ran inside the church like I forgot something. So I come back and say, man, the service, we thank God for the service. I was just doing that. I don't know anybody there. I just appreciate everybody. Before I said, I better hold this one. I was not befriending. I now hold the secretary. How you doing? How far outside now? That's what I did. How you doing? How you doing? Well done. Man, today's service, they okay. I don't know him. I said, I beg, help me, just help your guy. Help me put this in for inside people's vehicle. That's how they will take my flask, put it by the side. And that was where I met some people that I sold about 34 million for a couple. Because I know it's 8.5 million per plot. So for 4 plots from that exercise. See, acting big man is more expensive than big man itself. If you are not ready to prospect, stop expecting. Everybody needs to prospect to grow up. Whether in sales or should state stuff and all that. They want to do well in sales. All these things will be leveraged. Hey, I'm not sure they will buy into it. Don't bother. Just keep doing it. With time, they will align. Tell your neighbor, they will align. Next slide. Next slide. Keep doing it. Now look at this quickly now. Many people say, okay, I want to get sales. I want to know how to go about where to get clients from. Hope you know it's easy to get clients. It's not difficult. It's you people that don't know how to go about it. When I sit down with my system most time and I put target on the self, I get sales. It happens for me. I did some small good money anyways, though some billions. It's not much. It's just 3 billion. And then it was so cool. I got clients even places and all over the country, part of Abuja and the rest. Where do I get the contacts from? All these platforms. Yalwa.com is a platform. Directory.org is a platform. FineLab is there. You can get people that stay in Osun State. Their details are here. You will see the people that into automobile, naval officers, CA, different people on these platforms. And there are many of them I shared here. Go to the next slide. God of time. I have 3 minutes more. Or is it two? Chai. Let's very fast. Write this one down too. We also have Bigazi. Bigazi.com is a platform you can get contacts of people that can buy into your product and property. But see how I do my own. When I want to sell, for example, I want to sell in Osun State, I will target people in Ibadan, Osun, maybe in Ilorin sometimes, but it doesn't need to come to my mind for Ilorin. I can do Ilorin too. But most times I go to those areas and I do Lagos. When I target like that, I'll just send bulk SMS. Then if I want to send message sometimes, I will send it in Yoruba language. How do I translate in Yoruba language? I will do translate.google.com. It will come up. Then I put the number, put it in message, it will change to Yoruba. I will copy and paste it there and send message to them. They will receive the message in Yoruba and also in English language. So wow, they connect with it because they can connect easily. And the sender will be interesting. All this platform, for instance, this is a very wonderful one. This last one. When you go to tinyurl.com/spark Osun contacts, do it now, you see. You will give a contact of people that are into different companies. Naval officers' wives, generals, people that, all company people. You will see their phone numbers there. And you can call them one by one and close the sale. Now, why am I saying all these things? Because I was given a little time to share all this information. And you cannot face the challenges of no sale or grow the real estate structure or build the company without getting to upgrade. And do some of this I'm sharing with you. And if there are not many sales in the company, there will be no development. It will look the same way. So how do we build Osun State together? We build it individually and collectively. And that being said, I want you to also understand that your belief determines your relief. If you don't believe it, you may not achieve it. So first of all, just cast out negativity and stay positive. Because only positive people are always creative. When you are positive, you'll be creative. And when you are creative, what? You'll be relative. I think that's the last slide. The last one. Go back quickly. And that being said, I believe definitely that I've connected with you. Me, I will always say, the last thing I will always say is, let everybody have the foundation. For every time you want to succeed in anything, whether it's real estate, whatever, you need to have something that will back you up. I told somebody, you know this one works, go for it. But if you belong to something that is not working, then change it fast. Because I will not be a victim of people who are making me as if I'm looking very poor. I will be deliberately rich. Poverty is mysterious, and prosperity is habitual. Thank you. That's fine. Go fine.
Can we please put our hands together for Ambassador Coates? But can we really, really appreciate him? A very powerful session.
That was an amazing session. Please, can we give him a better round of applause? Thank you very much, sir, for that amazing and insightful session. So right now, we're going to be taking questions. We'll be taking a few questions. So please, if you have questions, kindly raise up your hand and we'll be giving you the mic so you can ask your question. If you have questions for Ambassador Coach Spark, please raise up your hands. Thank you.
All right, so we're accommodating like 1 or 2 questions if you have any from that session. Although I can attest to the fact that the session was very, very, very well broken down. And I think we all understood, Abby. So, but we don't know. Do we have anybody who has a question for the ambassador before we are? Okay, all right, ma, let me come to you.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, my name is Ifeoluwa, and I would like to ask that what will be your advice to somebody that just finished serving but studied estate management and really want to venture into the real estate world? What will your advices be? Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Let me answer very fast. Thank you. Someone that just started, I have a lot of coppers in my office. I opened a new office at the airport recently. Now, see, what it is that the first thing is to study. Even the Bible says, study to show yourself approved. Now, what does it really mean? Look out for things like, when you go out preaching about something, they will know whether you know it or not. So the one thing you have to follow up figure out is, do you have understanding of the industry itself to an extent? Generally, that's interest. That will make you do that. When you're done with that area, the next part is land titles and documentation. Land titles? You should look out for a material. If you are working with a real estate outfit or you want to serve in a real estate outfit, then you can ask the legal department or the survey personnel or survey and acquisition team to give you materials on land titles and documentation. Then that means you are building an understanding or an overview of how to deal with real estate security. That's one settle. But what about the area of marketing? Who do you need to work with? If you have a marketing manager, you take that fellow, you listen with him. Or better still, if you want to start on your own, from wherever you are. Number one is to build a brand, because anybody without a name will be lame. Your name determines the aim of that figure. So it now means that what? First of all, you choose a name. So if you say, okay, I don't have a name to use, you go to www.namelix.com. NAMELIXX.com. So it gives you a place where you put your full name and the industry you are looking at. It will give you about 1,000 names with logos. It will build a brand for you. After pulling out those information, you go and create social media handles. So you start from there. Tools you will be needing are things like Canva for materials, and also in the WhatsApp forum where they have posts of real estate posts. You can be picking some of them from there and be posting once in a while. In direction, for direction to happen, you may need to connect with one of the staff of the company you are pushing. But in all of these things, you must also be very, very careful. Because as one of us, you are getting that exposure. Your level of exposure determines your level of expression. When you get that exposure, if you're not careful, it won't give you composure. So what then do you now need to do? Watch out for not just firms, because you see that you are now out there, you're now rushing to this company, this company, this company, this company. First of all, take your time to build a structure. It's the company that took you out of that, to build into real estate, to grow a while. Because I know realtors, they go all over the place. So when you have done that area, then you can say, okay, how do I identify companies that are genuine and all that? They can start picking them one after the other. But it all begins with building a brand name first. Thank you. Is it? I don't know if you answered the question. Thank you.
All right. On that note, we'd like to release Ambassador Kospa. Can we please appreciate him one more time? Thank you very much for that very powerful session. We'll still have him back during the panel session. Thank you so very much. All right. During the session, we have walking the Honorable Commissioner for Culture and Tourism in Osun State. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Honorable Abiodun Bankole Ojo. Can we please appreciate him? Can you please signify? Thank you very much, sir. That is the Honorable Commissioner for Culture and Tourism in Osun State. Thank you so very much. Like we said, that one of the important parts of this event is where we unveil, the picture of the goddess that will be donated to the state. So we have a strong synergy with the Ministry of Culture and Tourism. Thank you so much. And of course, we have directors from that ministry also. Please, can we appreciate our directors also? Thank you very much for coming, Miles. Thank you very much. We appreciate you so greatly. Please, would like us to follow us on our Instagram handle at A Queen's Concept. Please, the first 100 persons that follow have a gift before you leave here today, and I'm serious about that. So please pick your phone now, and I'm not joking. Please pick your phone, follow us at at A Queen's Concept on Instagram. Then in case you are posting any picture from this event, just use hashtag A Queen's Concept. Thank you so very much.
All right, and you can do well to tag A Queen's Concept whenever you are posting on Instagram.
Also, we have in our midst the Honorable Commissioner for Cooperative and Empowerment. Can we please put our hands together for Honorable Adebayo Femi Ogungbangbe? He sent a representative. Can we please, the representative, where is he? Oh, can we please appreciate him? Can the ushers please let me bring in Paul? Please, the usher should please. Thank you very much. Representing the Honorable Commissioner for Cooperative and Empowerment. Thank you so very much for coming, sir.
All right, so right now, just relax a little bit and listen to some very good music. We are going to be having the entertainment session, and it's going to be by Oludare Troops. Please let's give them a round of applause as they go up stage.
All right, we made it clear at the beginning of this event that it's a conference, but at the same time, we are celebrating culture and heritage. So we'll be having a presentation at this point by the Oludare Troupe for just 7 to 10 minutes. For just 7 to 10 minutes, right after which we'll go to the next speaker for this event. Ladies and gentlemen, do not be in a hurry. We have your comfortability as our utmost priority at this event. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes of entertainment, then we'll move straight to the next speaker. We still have Honorable Ibrahim in our midst. We still have Engineer Adeleke Adekola in our midst. So after this entertainment session, we move straight to the Oga at the top himself. That's the chairman of Ridan in Osun State, to have his session. But before then, let's relax a little bit and enjoy this session by the Oludare Troupe. Thank you.
Oludare o Africa culture o tagbagba òjò pálábà ń tòun tẹ̀wú tiẹ̀ àtúndé àwa là làṣà o. Àwa la lédè àtijọ́ àwùní lórí. Àwọn real estate ló pè wá wá. Real estate tún gbé tuntun dé. Ẹ sá máa wòye. Ara tí wọ́n yóò máa dá. Hello, wọ́n mi ṣeré ayò. Àwọn Olùdarí ń ṣeré o, eré o, wọ́n ń ṣeré ayò. Àwọn Olùdarí ń ṣeré o, eré o, wọ́n ń ṣeré ayò. Ẹ̀yà tìmẹ̀tìmẹ̀ nílẹ̀ yìí o, ẹ̀yà tìmẹ̀tìmẹ̀. Àṣàmọ̀rímọ̀dé. Ẹnà tí roko gbogbo roko. ọmọ aládìpú ni mí aládìpú ará ìlàwẹ̀ oní ìlàwẹ̀ wo rán kí kẹ̀kẹ́ láwẹ̀ wo rán gírì. àdìbá fún bàbá nígbẹ̀dú lọlẹ̀ lẹ́sọ̀rọ̀. ó ní bí eré kò sí nínú ẹran wùkẹ́wùkẹ́ ní gbogbo kélàtàn. àmọ́ àti dèrè làwọn ò fọmọ ayò ṣe. àwọn olùdarí ń ṣeré o eré o wọ́n mi ṣeré ayò. mo sá kẹ́kẹ́ mo múre gbó ifá ire. Ọ̀ṣun global venture real estate mo sá kẹ́kẹ́ mo múre gbó ifá ire. àmọ́ pàbàjà mo múre dí ọ̀pẹ ire. ọgbẹ́ mi títí mo ṣe bójò ló rọ̀ ire. òjò pagi lápá kan dápá kan sí ire. real estate níre làwọn máa rí o ire làwọn máa rí. níre là ó máa rí o.
ire là ó máa rí.
níre là ó máa rí o.
ire là ó máa rí.
tábà ṣe yí tán a ó ṣe mí sí ire là ó máa rí. ó dáná ajá ń lé koko ajá ọdẹ ajá ń lé koko. ajá lé koko 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 ajá lé koko. bàtà fẹ́lẹ́fẹ́lẹ́ rédèrèdè játijàti ẹ̀tọ́ ojú ẹ̀.
Wow! I believe we can give them a better round of applause. Thank you very much. That was very entertaining. So right now we're going to be moving to the next speaker. But before we move to the next speaker, I just want us to do something very simple. So we've been clapping for our speakers and all, but right now, the fact that you are here is because you are, intentional about personal growth and self-development. So I want you to give yourselves a round of applause. It's funny how a president comes here, a governor comes here, or maybe a commissioner comes here, and it says you give the person a round of applause, and you shout and give them a round of applause. But when it comes to yourself, you just do a bit. Why? Come on, let's give ourselves a round of applause. Yes, that's more like it. Thank you very much. So right now we're going to be having the next speaker, and the next speaker is Honorable Ibrahim Adekunle, who is the chairman of Reading Osun chapter. So please could you stand up as I read your biography? Thank you. Honorable Ibrahim Adekunle is a real estate entrepreneur with close to a decade of experience. He has saddled himself with responsibilities of providing standard, affordable homes for Nigerians, especially in the Southwest, thereby contributing immensely in solving the problem of housing in Nigeria. He has received notable awards and certifications like Nelson Mandela Leadership Award of Excellence and Integrity, Outstanding Leadership and Excellence Award, awardee of the 100 Under 30 Vibrant CEO Recognition, Golden Award of a Role Model, African Child Prize for Excellence and Integrity in Real Estate Business, Platinum Award of Excellence from the National Congress of Nigeria, Youth Nigeria. Lagos Big 30's Distinguished Personality Award, Outstanding Leadership Award from the National Association of Polytechnic Students Nigeria. And today, ladies and gentlemen, he will be speaking on the topic Rural Real Estate Development Case Studies, Challenges and Solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, with a rousing ovation, please, let's make welcome Honorable Ibrahim Adekunle.
Push your time, Spyro. Now only me, my life. See as we day like beans and rice.
Thank you very much. I declare this my speech upon the name of the Father, name of the Son, and name of the Holy Spirit. Starting on all existing protocol, first of all, I want to thank God Almighty for the gift of life and then for the grace to be here today. And secondly, I would like to thank the host, my very good friend and brother. Thank you very much for actually inviting us for this amazing program. Thank you very much for counting us worthy to come and speak. Thank you very much. And standing on existing protocol, I greet our honorables in the house, honorable commissioners, and other honorables in the house. I greet you. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. God bless you all. And all our leaders in the house, thank you very much. I want to thank all our realtors. Thank you very much for turning up for this amazing event. Thank you very much. So I won't be taking much of our time. I'm sorry, I'm not having a slide. I'm an old school person. So I'm just going to do it traditionally as some of Bile. And then let's just catch up with this, because what I'm going to be doing is just a little bit of history and overview of what real estate is and what you can actually really benefit from it for coming here today. So as a whole, because of my topic, so let's go to my topic first. I'm going to be doing a little bit like a lecturer. Please just bear with me. That's my own style. So the topic says rural real estate development, case studies, challenges, and solutions. So yeah, we're going to be using Osun as a case study and Nigeria as a whole. Everybody actually really knows, if you look at the world real estate very well, if you look at the diagram very well, you realize that the rural real estate generally in Nigeria is what is actually really taking place. It's the next thing that is actually really happening for real estate development. And how is that really happening? If you look at everywhere, maybe let's use Oshogbo as an instance. Oshogbo is already saturated. And where are people now going? People are going to the rural area to actually really invest in real estate. Same thing in Lagos State also. If you look at Lagos, if you look at the Lekki Phase 1, if you look at the Magodo, everywhere is already saturated. And people are actually going where? They are going to the outskirts. You realize that's why you realize that people are saying, if you check your online, you will see Ekpe everywhere when it comes to Lagos. When it comes to the mainland properties, you see somewhere like Mowe Bafo. When it comes to that's where we're using Lagos as a case study. Same thing here in Osun also. Everywhere is already saturated. Where people actually really need to go now to invest in real estate is the rural area, the upcoming areas. Those are the actually areas that people actually rush into when it comes to real estate. And how does this really impact? Real estate in general, as a whole in Nigeria, actually could a revenue of $1.4 billion in Nigeria as a whole. So the government actually made over $1.4 billion in real estate in general as a whole. That was last year, 2023. And as a matter of fact, Lagos actually made close to about 500 billion in revenue in real estate as a whole, including both the developers, both the realtors, actually made close to 500 billion naira in revenue, in profit, in sales in the year 2023. This should tell you that real estate actually plays a huge role when it comes to national benefits, national income, national growth, and national development. So we are actually here. We're actually a very great factor when it comes to real estate development and a country growth. So today we're going to actually be diving in. Why is Osun really important? Why is Osun real estate actually really important? Osun real estate is actually a real estate sector that has not actually been tapped yet. If you look at some realtors that are actually in Lagos, you see some of them are already using Range Rovers. As a matter of fact, there are some realtors that are actually planning to buy Rolls Royce. They are realtors. I myself, I actually started as a realtor. And here I am, also a developer. So, because we have a lot of realtors here today, I'm going to be telling you the major benefits why, as a realtor, they see a lot of untapped benefits, untapped growth that you can actually tap here from Osun Real Estate. And how can that really happen? We have a lot of rural area here that our company is actually selling. Camwood Estate, we have Camwood Estate. We have a lot of their projects that they have here in Osun that is yet on top that you can actually really make money from. Why partnering with this amazing company? Because in Lagos, from my own company alone, I know how much I pay out as commission. This year alone, I've paid over 2.5 billion naira as commission. From January till now, to realtors, to marketers, as their own profit. That's after sales in general. These are receipts you can actually verify. We are not cooking up figures. If you look at what we're doing, it's really a lot. And then also, because a lot of realtors will be like, is this thing really easy? Is this thing really real? Are this figure actually factual? Yeah, as a realtor and as an investor, you can actually really make a whole lot of money here in Osun State, Osun Real Estate Investment. And we as a Real Estate Developers also Association, we're actually planning all we can to make sure we divert all necessary real estate companies down here to Osun to also contribute to the development and the growth of this our own amazing state, our own amazing, lovely state. And thank God one of our commissioners here and some other directors will also be having other meetings to make sure all these our dreams actually really come to play, because we've been having a lot of big challenges to making sure this dream actually come into reality. But however, we are really proud of our brother that is actually doing great here. We are really proud of you, Mr. Adeleke. We are really proud of you for what you're doing here in Osun. And it's really a very great one. It's a great one. So you're actually the one, you're part of them that's actually bringing Osun real estate to Lagos. I used to see your ad a lot. As I'm a client, I will have buy, but of course. So we see what you do out there. So, and as a realtor, how can you really benefit? I would just really say this because as a realtor, because we have most of them here, and one of the major reasons why you are here is to, how can I benefit from this program? And there are easy ways for you to actually benefit. Don't just come here alone. Actually reach out to the company that actually organizes this amazing program. How can you benefit also as a realtor? How can you also make money as a realtor? Because that's the way, same way I started. I'm going to give you a little bit rundown of my own history. I myself, as a graduate, when I finished my service in the North, My first job in Lagos as a graduate was Baba Jebu attendant. I was a Baba Jebu attendant. I started as a Baba Jebu attendant under Bridge My 12. That was my first job in Lagos. But however, I thank God that I came across a program like this, a real estate seminar program, where I actually attended. That is why I started my real estate career years ago. But here I am today. We've done a whole lot of projects, not just in Nigeria alone, outside Nigeria. But the name of my company is actually Evermark Homes. So we have Evermark Nigeria, Evermark Canada, Evermark UK, Evermark US. So we are actually everywhere. And I actually started from where? From under Bridge My 12. That was my first job in Lagos. But here we are today. We give God all the glory. So also, we that were actually here, that we're looking at, as a graduate, where am I going to start from? What will be my next phase in life? What's my next step as a realtor? How am I actually going to benefit as a realtor? The best way, Coach Park has actually said a whole lot from it. He has actually, as a matter of fact, I didn't have all this information Coach Park had. If I should have that information back then, maybe by now I should have maybe buy a plane. Because those information are very thick and powerful. And I really want everyone that is actually here to actually take advantage of it. My first sales was actually, I was in Ikere Ekiti when I made my first sales. I was squatting with one of my friends. Then, I think my first commission was 70,000 naira back then. Ikere Ekiti. And it's not even a direct sales, it was an indirect sales. I was posting and the person sold, and I got an indirect commission of 70,000 naira, where I was just sitting on my own. So your location does not even determine whether you will make money or not. Some people are in Port Harcourt, they are closing sales of billions in Lagos. So from here, you can actually be closing sales. Cam would actually have a project in Ibadan. They have a project in Lagos. You can actually sell for them, and also you get your commission, even without you living here in Osun. So your location does not determine whatever you're actually going to make. What is really needed is your determination and the knowledge you actually really gather. Like I said, I've said a whole lot of figures. I don't really want to go into the professor presentation because I realize that we have much more realtors here that need the real beneficial information. Like Yoruba, they will say that I'm actually giving you the real information that all our realtors actually really need. So the information that we actually really need, after now, this is not going to just be the first time you'll be getting more information. Go to the Camwood Company, learn more information from them. Because one of the major things you need to do when you want to actually sell real estate, the number one thing is training. After training, they have to be a constant grooming. And who is going to be doing the grooming? You that are here in Osun, you know their office. Go to their office, get more information. And then you get training. Like me too, I went through a lot of training. I went to site inspections. I took a lot of people in clients. Before I actually closed my own personal sales, I've took a lot of people to one of my brother here that we started together. I take a lot of people to site inspections. Middle of the night, we're on site, taking clients to site inspection. It is from those activities that you actually become a pro. It is by doing. You need to really serve. I can remember how I got my first job in real estate. Though I was an agent, I just told my boss then, who is now running a very big firm in Canada, I said, bros, if it's just to be carrying your bag, I want to learn this work. That is how you need to be tested to be successful. You can't just sit down, I want to make money. You don't just say that alone. You need to take action. You need to take radical action. I have to tell them, I say, boss, even though it's just to be carrying your bag. So you need to be around successful people that are making it happen. You need to be among them. You need to be among them. I know a lot of people that has actually been among developers now that are also developers. The person is seeing me, I'm seeing the person. And she's actually doing fine. I'm really proud of you, Didi. Please let me clap for Didi Interior. I met her some couple of months ago. Now she's a developer. She's doing very great in real estate. She just bought one of our big, lovely SUV recently. She started real estate not quite long. And now she's doing really great. And I'm really, really proud of her. So like I said, that is why the point, she's actually always around people that are actually making it happen. And that is very, very important. You need to always be around people that are making it happen. Not just about studying alone, not just about going through the materials alone. Like I said, in Lagos, there's a lot of billions. You just be earning billions of dollars. We have realtors that have closed deals of what, 5 billion. They just do it as if it's already part of them. Most of them, they will just even send their staffs. They will just send their staffs. My own company, I know billions of naira have actually paid out this year alone on commission to agents. Talk less of other bigger companies in Lagos. So we can also, and I also our Camwood Estate too, they will have their own project also. They will have their own amounts they've actually paid out to realtors. So don't just leave all this check on the table without actually taking drastic action. You need to take action. If you think there's a job outside there, no. Even when you get a job can't give you the dream life you want to live. Hey, but you want to just carry, you want to be able to carry your bag one day and just say, okay, I feel like going to Maldives. How will you make that happen? Your salary can't do that. You need to be able to at least be your own boss, but also being a realtor. It's actually a very serious business. When you work for yourself, you take your life very serious. Please, I want us to actually take advantage of this program. Don't just come to every program. Make sure you actually pick a point, connect with people, so that you also can actually change your own life. I think I've been able to actually give you one of the real messages I have for the realtor, because I actually really understand what realtors needs to hear. I can't just go into giving you paper presentation of Lagos real estate. I need to give you the real information that's really needed, and I want you to also please take action on this information that I've actually given out. And we know there's a lot of opportunity in this real estate, because one of the major things is everybody actually needs an affordable housing, majorly here in Osun. One of the major reasons why there's a whole lot of benefit that is actually coming in Osun, we have over 40 developers that are coming here in Osun that have been launching a lot of amazing estates. So once these developers come, currently now Osun is actually on the pace. People really want to come home. Personally, me also, my kids also say, Daddy, I want to actually come home, to come and know where you come from. So people actually really force down. We have a lot of people, a lot of requests that want to come to Osun, want to come home. Most of them don't know that Osun is also developing. So, and there's a lot of potential, there's a lot of clients online that wants to buy property here in Osun State that we want you to also take advantage of. Don't think maybe people are just interested in properties only in Lagos alone. They also want something in their own hometown. Ajole, Dabile. We also want to come home. So we have a lot of potentials online. So let us go back to our contact list, and see people that you can actually talk to that will also invest here in Osun State. It is very, very, very important. It is very, very important, because everybody really wants to have something affordable. And one of the major reasons why people want to actually come back here, come to the rural area. Osun is not rural. Everywhere is already connected to each other. I was going to my hometown recently to Ikiru. Ikiru is already linked to Oshogbo. I don't even know the difference. It's been a very long time. I actually came and everything's already linked. No, so there's nowhere is even more rural here again in Osun State. Everywhere is linked to each other. So, and there's a lot of potentials of a lot of investors want to actually invest here. Let's take the advantage. We have a company that is actually organizing this amazing program in Osun. It's a very great one. It's a very great one, and it's very commendable. Very, very commendable. This is very commendable. And we want, because I'm really passionate about the young people that are here, because I know, because I myself am the firstborn of my family, and I know how we have a lot of firstborns here also that also want to make it in life, to make your mama proud, to make your dad proud. You need to take drastic action. It's not just about wishing. Living a large life, living a beautiful life is not just about wishing. You need to take a drastic action. Please let us take drastic action. Let us be under the mentorship of this program. Please, after now, reach out to the staffs of Mr. Adeleke, reach out to the company and get proper training, additional more grooming training. I hope you understand, please, so that you too can actually grow, you too can actually make a lot of money. There's a lot of money in realtorship and selling properties. I won't lie to you. So please reach out to get more training. Don't just come to the program alone, write, eat menu, and go home and sleep. No, take class. You need to be very, very decisive. I could remember when I was decisive about my life. I was working for a real estate firm. I was in that firm. That's my first company that I started working for. For over 1.5 years, I never made any sales. Until a particular day, there's a guy. The guy also is now a developer. I now met him. The guy is always selling. I will be the one to take his client for inspection, and they will buy. And I've never sold. The guy will now be giving me 30K, 20K. And I called him. I said, bro, how are you doing it? I want to make sale. He now told me. He said, sir, that's how he called me. He said, how much do you want to make this year? I said, bro, I'm tired of this Nigeria. I'm just fine. If I just make 500K, I won't go collect US visa. I won't come out. That was my response. He said, bro, he said, I'm very sorry to say. He said, you are not ready to make it in real estate. That was what he said. Because I never had a plan. There was no plan. There was no timeline I gave myself. So those are the major things you are actually going to learn. It's not just about having zeal. Not just about having passion. You need to be well guided and groomed. And I've been in that company for over a year. And the guy just said, bro, you need to plan. You need to give yourself how much I want to make between now and now. Your time needs to be specific. When you give yourself the amount you want to make, you need to give yourself a specific time. And after deciding that, what are the products you are going to sell to make sure you make that money? And thank God we have a lot of projects that we are doing. You can just say, okay, if I sell 2 plots of this social estate, maybe in Isenyi, if I sell 2 plots in somewhere in Oshogbo here, I will make this 5 million naira that I say I want to make. And you go and meet the MDA job. Please, I want to make this money. Please, I want you to encourage me. And they will assist you to make sure you close it. When you have some difficult clients, they will make sure you actually, they will make sure they help you out in it. After you do all this, after you give yourself a specific time, you give yourself a specific time of when you want to make the money. You need to give yourself a specific figure you want to make. And the next question is, how are you going to make it? The how is actually going to the product they have. Okay, you want to make 2 million naira. We'll be like, okay, if I sell these 2 plots, I'm going to get so and so commission. Those are the info you're actually going to go to if I sell these 2 plots. And after doing that, you go back to your contact. And most of the time, we think maybe our contact people don't have money. They have money. I could remember my first client back then was this guy. The guy used to post, I never chopped since morning. And this guy is a lie. This guy bought 2 plots from me from one company back then. And he was posting memes. God, just provide for me, make I chop. And this guy was a guy bought outright 2 plots back then. And after, I now asked that guy, I said, bro, please, I need a referral. You know, your contact list is very, very important. Those people that used to post, I never chopped since morning. Hunger, the wire me, this Tinubu regime is a lie. They have money. People are just pretending for their own security's sake. So don't just think that these people are my contacts. They don't have money. Always post the product, what you sell on your WhatsApp status. Always post it. People that are actually really interested will actually contact you. I hope you understand. So because some people might be worried, like, where will I get my first clients from? Your first clients, they see your post every day. They talk to you every day. They're on your status. I hope you understand. They're on your status. So I want us to actually really take all these things very. These are actually really rudiments of things that actually made me who I am. Because when I see young people, I always want them to also, I know they are striving, the economy is kind of, but these are the major informations that is actually going to be really, really beneficial to us. There's a lot of money in real estate. The government are making a lot of money, running to billions of dollars. The realtors also, majorly in Lagos, the figure is actually very scary. When I saw it, I said, wow, realtors, all this money is a lot. So we too, we should also cut out of this national cake, this heavenly cake that God has actually given us. Please, let's link ourselves to this amazing company on Osun State that is actually doing well, organizing program. Me, myself, personally, I'm actually guilty of this. It's been a very long time. We even organized program in Lagos to bring realtors together. We are so busy with a whole lot. But for a company to actually organize this, they actually have the interest of the people of Osun in art, of which I'm very, very, very happy of. Thank you very much again, my brother. Thank you very much. Please, we want every young ones, every aspiring billionaire, millionaires to please stay attached to this brand. Grow with this brand in Osun. Grow with this amazing real estate brand. And I can assure you, just give yourself 2 months. And I want to stay attached to this brand and see if you won't get a very amazing result. It might even be someone that is supposed something that you can't eat something on your status will be the first one that will buy maybe the first 2 acres, first 2 plots. After my first post back then, I think I sold 36 plots at the same time. I sold 36 plots to a friend, to someone that works in NPC. I sold 36 plots. And that's how, let me just say that, I didn't call the solution. That's how I turned a big boy in Lagos. You know, start from posting on status before you know. So it is very, very important. Our network, our contacts, they are very powerful. Our contact, our WhatsApp contact, they are multi-billionaire assets. We shouldn't toy with them. Let's utilize them. And once again, like I will say, let us stay true, stay glued to this amazing brand. And I can assure you in the next 2-3 months, if you can do that consistently and dedicatively, you're definitely going to see a result. I think I'm actually going to round it up here. Once again, there's a lot of money in real estate. Don't be left out. Actually connect to this brand to cut your own national cake. Thank you very, very much. God bless.
Can we please put our hands together can we please appreciate him for that very detailed and real session? That was a very practical, session. He spoke from an angle of, his experience in the field. Thank you very much once again, Honorable Ibrahim Adekunle.
All right, like we always do, I'd like to ask anyone if they have questions. So please, if you have questions for the amazing Honorable Ibrahim Adekunle, kindly raise up your hand and we'll definitely take your questions.
All right, so we'll accommodate a question or two. We know that he had it, broken down well, but peradventure, if there's anyone who would like to throw a question at him. Do we have anyone who would like to do that? All right, in the absence of question, one more time, please put your hands together for Honorable Ibrahim as it takes
Thank you
his
so
leave.
much, sir.
We'll have him again during the panel session. Thank you very much, Honorable Ibrahim. Very practical session. Please, for those of us that we have people who post "I never chop" on our status, I think you need to start entering their DM now so that they can start buying. All right, can the MD of Camwood please stand? Can we appreciate this project once again? Can we really, really appreciate it? Trust me, putting this event together, absolutely free. I have an idea of the figure he invested. Can we appreciate him one more time? Thank you very much for this. We appreciate you. So please, feel free to meet him for mentorship and of course for business after this event. While Honorable was presenting, we have walked in the CEO of Armstrong Paints. Can we please put our hands together for the CEO Armstrong Paints? Can we appreciate him? The best paint when it comes to paints in the whole of Africa. Thank you very much. We appreciate you for coming. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll move straight to keynote address briefly from the Honorable Commissioner for Culture and Tourism. We'd just like to hear from him, to say one or two things to us, although you'll still come back for a panel session, but we want to hear from you briefly first. Can we please appreciate Honorable Commissioner for Culture and Tourism? Can you please put your hands together for him? Honorable Bankole Ojo. Can we appreciate him, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you very much. Thank you. For a minute or two, we'll just hear from you briefly. You'll still have your session, but we'd like to hear from you briefly.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Well, my governor not here, but is highly represented here. And after recognizing my take, all of the established protocol taken on. Well, my own perspective about what is today's is going to be quite different. The first speaker and my dear brother was talking practically about what happened. I really appreciate the two of them. Today, the dimension I'm going to talk is let our reality, our real estate business be connected to our cultural background. How do I mean? We build houses that build recreation center, build sites. They can build in big money. We are talking about 3.4 blah, blah, billion. I'm talking about reality. If you take possession of any of these sites, your money will come in. Unfortunately, Nigeria will have...
Wrap this. So this monument would be erected inside the Osun Grove, and it is going to attract global attention. I can say to you for a fact, very shortly we'll have it displayed. And the Honorable Commissioner, we also have the singular opportunity, representing the governor of Osun State to open this to us all. And I can say affirmatively, ladies and gentlemen, that this project will do nothing but put Osun on the global map. One more time, please put your hands together for Engineer Adeleke. for this brilliant initiative as we have a session briefly now.
All right, so right now we're going to be welcoming Engineer Adeleke Adekola. Please let's give him a round of applause.
Please rise.
So, sir,
while
please
we take
rise
your biography.
as we read your biography.
Rise. Okay, we can have our seats. We'd like to take his biography first. Thank you for the honor.
Thank you.
Engineer Adeleke Adekola is the MD CEO Queen's Concept and Ramon Homes Ventures, and also Kamud Estate from Osogbo, Osun State.
Current certified BSc Civil and Environmental Engineer from the University of Lagos, MSc in view.
I say a very big thank you to you too, Honorable Ibrahim. I'm highly elated to have you around. Despite the fact you had to travel kilometers to have this, we are all representing our state and we shall do that well. To Ambassador Coach Spark, I say a big thank you to you too. Then due to one domestic reason or the other, he was unable to be here. So we say thank you to on behalf of everybody sitting down. So in order not to bore this crowd, we've had training sessions and we have ideas about real estate already, and we hope to develop further. I personally, I have a special flair for Osun State as my hometown, Osogbo to be precise. And this has driven me to put together this project. This is our second edition. We had one last year. And despite the fact that we understand, according to the commissioner, that we have to build home. And I came up with the idea last year, the Owala Dam that Honorable mentioned and the Erinjesha Waterfall was part of my presentation last year with Osun Grove. And 10 massive projects across sea developments, including practices and renewable energy solutions, promoting smart city technology for efficient resource management. I can tell you categorically that the advent of smart city and greenhouses is now a trend also in Osun State. 90% of the new developers coming to town are actually working on projects like that. Public-private partnership. There are a lot of PPP projects also going on, which attract investment, structural developments, e.g.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see is out of the blues.
Emma Bino, we work with you to achieve it. But that's what I'm going wọ́n ní fìdígbọ̀n òṣìlẹ̀kùn bá tẹ̀jọ̀wọ́ kọ́ lọ aṣọ kan náà èèwọ̀n oníwọ̀n lèèyàn mọ̀ èèyàn máa mọ̀ wọn ara ẹ̀ àbúrò mi kàn báyìí ó fẹ́ bá mi jà àbọ̀ àti parí ìjà wa báyìí òun náà fẹ́ bá mi jà àbọ̀ àti parí ìjà wa báyìí òun náà tó bá ti sọ tán àwọn náà sọ tiwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ibò ya ẹ bá fi òǹtẹ̀lé kínní kò jẹ́ kó jẹ́ náírà ó lè jẹ́ ẹ̀rọ dọ́là ó lè jẹ́ òǹtẹ̀lé kínní kò jẹ́ kó jẹ́ náírà ó lè jẹ́ ẹ̀rọ dọ́là ó lè jẹ́ euro kó jẹ́ náírà ó lè jẹ́ ẹ̀rọ dọ́là ó lè jẹ́ euro.
This is very, very commendable. This is very, very commendable.
Kí ni à ń pè òun pògbò ẹ mọ́lẹ̀ but abèrè ń sẹ́yìn adẹ̀dùpẹ́ wọ́n ní ask it shall be given. We thank you very much. We appreciate you. Mo mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mú yẹn jáde ni yóò sì pọ̀ sí. We really appreciate you on that.
The CEO Armstrong Paints.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for coming by. And on behalf of myself and Armstrong Paints, we'll be donating 1 million naira.
Wọ́n ní ẹni bá bí ní lájọ́ mi ní sọ́jú báyẹn lọ. Now, I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to be a free-ending thing, an open-ending thing. So I'm going to start this way.
He has done that.
That's what I said.
I will do my support.
Ladies and gentlemen, mo mọ̀ pé àwọn kan wà ní orí ní títàn jókòó gan tínú wọn dùn ẹ túraká ẹ fi ẹnu yín sọ Ọlọ́run á gbàdúrà wa Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí n jókòó bí tí wọ́n ti ń ná owó 5,000 50,000 kò pọ̀ jù kò kéré jù o àbírọ́ ni. It is the spirit. If you are here to support us, you are very free to do it so. And God in heaven will bless you too much. Are you raising up your hand? Who? Where? Okay.
I'll be donating a sum of 5,000 naira.
Can you come on?
Okay, we have someone.
My law. I observe one thing. Engineer Deleke, when you are doing your packaging, kìkì ọkùnrin mò ń rí ń bẹ̀. The 4 people then go sọ̀rọ̀ ọkùnrin ní kí ló dé? Ṣé ẹ̀ láìka obìnrin ni? Ṣé ẹ bá fẹ́ gbó ọjà tóbìnrin ò bá ná kì í pẹ́ tù? Ẹ bára yín jà kan ẹ̀ ni. Mo fẹ́ kí obìnrin kan tó ṣoríire kó náwó sókè kó fi ẹnu sí nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ní ọ̀sán yìí.
On behalf of myself and my family, I'll be donating a sum of 200,000 naira.
God bless you so well. So ká máa wulẹ̀ fi àsìkò wa ṣòfò. Eléyìí tá a ṣe àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ọwọ́ mẹ́yàn.
On behalf of myself and my company, Land Shoppers Realty Limited, by the special grace of God, because this thing looks so beautiful than what is as if I should take it home. I beg your pardon, please. But on behalf of my company, I am in the sum of 200,000.
You know, okay. Mo wo bí tá a dúró sí yìí, àwọn tá a nínú gbọ̀n àtó mẹ́rin. Bùrọ̀dá onígbọ̀n kan náà tún dé ń sẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wọ́n fi gò pupa sójú. Wọ́n nínú àwọn dùn láti dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ tá a fẹ́ ṣe o. My brother, you welcome. They like some food, abi? Alizon Movement.
The CEO, Elysium Homes, Elysium Restaurants, Club Secrets. Yes, that. Yes.
Tourism, torí ẹ̀ sanwó dáadáa tó. Bọ̀lé kẹ̀dá sọ̀rọ̀ wa. We are building it. My brother has given 5 million, and I know it doesn't matter. It's not by height.
We are not honorable. You know, we are just no. We are just we are just small entrepreneurs. I'm very, very happy for my brother. This is a very, very great idea. Stand bye. One club. I'm very, very happy. I just came in and it's a very beautiful nature and when you are building for the state of Osun. And for the state of Osun. I beg your pardon. Okay, it's Osun state now. Sorry about that. We are building this for the state of for the Osun state for a long time. I and my company will be donating the sum of 1 million naira for this.
For Osun State. In Osun State. Sorry, as ìgbà ló nígbà máa ń lò. Before 2010, Osun State la mọ̀ra wá sí. Òyìnbó gan tá bá kọ́ kò sí state of Osun kí ni ní Yorùbá kò ní meaning. Osun State, Nigeria. Oyo State, Nigeria. State of Oyo. My brother, I really appreciate you for all you do. I think any other interested? Any other Ajala? Where is she? Any other Ajala? My dear, that raised up her hand, come. Under. But any other Ajala, you.
Thank you so much. on behalf of myself and my company, the Ovadje Resources Nigeria Limited, we donate 500K.
Any other?
For my team, we are donating 200,000 naira.
You're always keeping records.
We are, sir.
Often.
No.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹni tó fẹ́ dá sí nǹkan tó dá sí, táyé máa dá sí kó tó dá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. For instance, àbẹ̀yìn o, a kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ bá. For instance, àbẹ̀yìn o, a kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ bá aṣọ rire ni o. Torí pé nítorí àsìkò ní máa ṣe kí ni? Ó máa. Well, we thank God. We've done our own bit, and I think our Father in heaven will do the rest for us.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ẹ̀pù èmi náà bí mi náà ti dé Canada. Ẹ má wọrí ẹ̀gbọ́n kò ti sọ́ọ̀bù ẹni tí mi lè lọ sádvàtì. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kọ́kọ́ rí 70 bay. Ṣèbí mi náà future mi ti máa talẹ̀ ń wà òkè. Nítorí estate. Ṣé ìwọ tó bá lọ yàgbẹ́ nínú gbórí? During secondary school days, the way we dey shit dey different, yes or no? Tó bá yàgbẹ́ nínú gbórí, tó bá ń bọ̀ láti class, wà á dúró kó tó wọnú gbó yẹn. Because ó ní bọ́n ṣe máa ń lọ rìn nínú gbó tó bá fẹ́ lọ yàgbẹ́. Yes or no? See, ìgbẹ́ ti ń gbẹ̀ ẹ́ bọ̀. Back in the days for secondary school, we need to check better thing. Now mix of food like beans and spag. No be better food, mixture of food. Ẹlòmíì tún lè jẹ wá ti bread kó mi pọ̀ jù lọ. Pure water no come at that time. If you get money now, so you go buy pure water. But because say you want the okay. But at the year they no get money, we then go give you chop for breakfast. Oh yeah, 15 naira. I want so buruku to them so they no class or Tony. But say siren yebo. Pa, you go stop. But say stop when you get the way where you go they walk inside that bush. See, the first thing, Oma wa lórí tó on your toe. Oluwa me painting. Osuma dofu. You go do like this. See the way you go to walk inside that bush. Bang. Bang. I want to become what? Tori tears about lonely like this. Kilo temale. Big shit. But you go stand strong. The next thing, you go jump. Bah! You go see one space. My brother, you go manage. See the way you go manage that place. Níwájú ẹ ìgbẹ́ burúkú kan máa wà ńbẹ̀. But wàá ṣáájú. Sórí mi tó ti ń drop ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ yẹn, eléyìí tó ń bọ̀ yẹn, àágùn kọ́kọ́ máa mú ẹ nínú igbó, wàá ṣe báyìí. Sórí ńgbà tí gbẹ́ yẹn bá drop, èsìsì máa wá sórí ẹ̀. You no go enjoy am. Ó ní bó tún ṣe máa tán, you move like this. Èsìsì máa wà lórí tibẹ̀ yẹn, you no go back there. See this ẹ̀gbọ́n inú gbólẹ̀ ti máa ń yàgbẹ́. So what the second one, to over drop that one no go much, but now scope you go use. You know they enjoy am, but option for public school, we know they get toilet. Yes or no? Our toilet for public school, what if it be buy ye? So if you tin drop ugbe yen lowo ba. Wa kan gboru ese kan to nbo. Iyen àwọn yẹn ti mọnú gbo yẹn rìn tí wọ́n kì í stop. Pa. Tó bá ṣe dodo ẹ. Next thing where you go Alpha, kí ló wá ṣe bí? Wàá ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọlé ni. Ó dẹ̀ ní bọ́n ṣe máa ń nùdí nínú igbó. Time tó fẹ́ nùdí, ibẹ̀ ni iṣẹ́ ti máa ń já. Sheet of paper tó mú wá, bó ṣe wà ní. Wàá wá sùn. You go do am like this. See, you wan clean your sheet. You go do like this. Tó bá lo gbogbo ọwọ́ ẹ̀, ìgbẹ́ máa yí ẹ lọ́wọ́. Àǹtí iṣẹ́ máa ń yàgbẹ́ nínú igbó ni. Wow, tẹ́ bá ti ṣe tán ẹ rí mi mà. I'm going to add you to our group. I love you. So the time tó fẹ́ nù dín yẹn, wàá wá mú pépà yẹn, wàá fi ava ẹ̀ ní. The second one, tó fẹ́ tún ṣe báyìí, tó fẹ́ tún ṣe báyìí, bó ṣe fẹ́ tì bọ̀ báyìí, ọwọ́ ẹ̀ kàn máa lu pépà yẹn wọ̀ díẹ̀. Inú máa bí ẹ, bọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ oró, ò ní wojú ẹ̀. Wàá jẹ́ sára, next thing you go drop am. Wàá wá wọ ṣòkòtò ẹ̀. Ṣé orí bó ṣe ń bọ̀ láti inú igbó yẹn? Wà á kàn pàdé wèrè kan lójú ọ̀nà. But normal, if you no shake that person, you are in trouble. But you go use sense shake. Kó lè bẹ̀ feel ìgbẹ́ tó fọwọ́ kó. Wà á kàn náà sí ni. Askini. Asomoro to please celebrate yourself. Please celebrate yourself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. Bye bye. Enjoy yourself.
All
right, thank you. All right, for donating the sum of 500, and to all of us that have given to this project, let us, reiterate that this is just for unveiling. Yeah. And for those that are interested, for that, global project, if you donate anything above $1 million, you have an inscription on the monument. And that is a long life thing that your children and your children's children will meet. So, am I right, sir? Am I right? So, in case you are here and you want to go back to the office to tell your girl something, if you donate anything above $1 million to this project, at the monument, there will be an inscription on marble, and that will be there forever and ever, that will carry your name. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think it is what everybody should, be a part of. Can we have the second chanter very quickly? Can we have the second chanter very quickly before we proceed with the event? CEO Armstrong Paints, thank you very much for still being with us. CEO Elysium Restaurants, CEO Elysium Homes, CEO Club Secret, thank you very much for your generous donation and still being here with us. Thank you so greatly.
Good afternoon, everyone. So it's always said that you can always take the man out of the village, but you cannot take the village out of the man. So I'm an indigenous of here, indigenous of Osun, a custodian of culture. So when she was chanting the Osun songs, I just wanted to join. So I want to use this opportunity to I want you guys to please, everyone should vibe along with me. So, about me being here. Osun le tente owe, Osun le tente owa, eye mi ewuji o, Osun le tente. Let's go. Osun le tente owe, Osun le tente owa, eye mi ewuji o, Osun le tente. Kò ní já ṣe mọ́ òwe.
Kò ní já ṣe mọ́.
Kò ní já ṣe mọ́ òwa.
Kò ní já ṣe mọ́.
Èyí àṣe èyí ò àṣe. Nìṣó lóṣogbo. Ẹnìṣó lóṣogbo wa. Òṣogbo òró kí ẹ ṣogbo. My name is Ifatumi Ṣọlá. I'm a law student. Thank you for having me. Yeah.
So we are very happy to say that we've come to the end of this amazing event, the Osun Global Real Estate Conference 2.0, brought to you by A Quaint's Concepts.
All right, bring it on, Mr. DJ. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to appreciate everyone for coming. But please, if there's anything you need to do before leaving here, is to ensure that you leave here with a valuable contact. And trust me, we have a very rare privilege to have some of our top CEOs in our midst. We have Mr. Atonda, we have Dove, we have Armstrong, we have Coach Spark, and a lot. So please, before you leave, make sure you secure a strong contact that might be your step to the next level. It has been beautiful working with you, Greatness.
Same here.
All right, so on that note, we call it a day. But please feel free to enjoy yourself and have some dance before you leave. Mr. DJ, over to you. Please ensure you make some connections before you go. Ensure you make some connections before you go. It is very, very important. Ensure you make some connections before you go. Meet Coach Spark. Meet Armstrong. Ensure you make strong connections before you go.